e스포츠의 중심은 인덱스와 함께합니다. 신한은행 프로리그 0809 시즌 마지막 5라운드 양 선수의 분위기를 현 시점에서 완전히 갈렸어요. 특히 위너스 리그에서의 구성훈 선수의 기세가 이게 위너스 리그만으로 끝나는 거죠. 화신 입장에서 많이 아쉬워요.
네, 그러나 이런 거 그 상대 종족전을 생각을 해봐야 되는 게 김승현은 최근에 그 10경기 테란전이 5승 5패고 구성훈은 가장 최근 부진하다 해도 7승 3패거든요. 최근 10경기 그 프로토스전이
네.
가장 최근 2경기 친 게 김구영, 김태경이란 말이에요. 즉 선수들에게 졌지. 근데 나머지 한 번은 누구한테 졌을까? 김승현입니다.
맞습니다. 상대하는 이 지금 상대 전적 0대1이 바로 이 김승현 선수에게 했던 거란 말이에요. 자, 김승현 선수에게 복수를 할 수 있을지 아니면 김승현 선수가 다시 한번 구성원을 꺾어.
My mic off, or is it just being covered up by the sounds? Well, my mic is just way quieter than the game volume. That's what's happening. Oh, because the volume's on 100. Got it. Alright, let's try now. Hey, Seige, what's going on? Most is well. Not all, but most. So, you have most of your hopes. Is that a good balance of volume?
오늘 수고를 해주십니다. 맵은 데스티네이션이고요. 먼저 테란 진영
Check.
85제 구성훈 선수의 본진입니다.
Turn down a tad more.
아래쪽에 배치돼 그리고 반대쪽 프로토스 옹제스타즈 김승현 선수지요.
네, 정말 화승호주의 그 엄청난 초반
Alright,
상승세.
test.
이재동 선수 말고 한 선수만 1승을 해줘도 이긴다라는 또 공식을 만들었던 그 중심에 사실
How's that
구성훈
sound, you
선수가
guys?
있었거든요.
Good.
네, 최근에 부진은
Good
확실히
ratio
구성훈 선수가 덜어내서
of moletrap to Korea.
하더라도 구성훈 선수가 활약을 해줘야 되기 때문에
What's up, Optimeter?
답이 없거든요.
그럼요. 공식
Hey, Cyprian.
6연패 오늘 진짜 끊어야지.
What's happened? Ready for some more Starcraft? Well, that's good because that's what you're gonna get here.
기회이자 위기일 수도 있습니다.
Good thing to be ready for.
데스티네이션 일단 39대 34로 프로토스가
I'm going to be
예, 그래서
having some food.
약간 그 김승현
Apologies.
선수, 구성훈 선수를 한번 이긴 바도 있고
Fly, get out of here.
특히나 이렇게 구성훈
Apologies
선수가
if
막 부진의 늪에 빠져가지고
there's
막
crunching sounds or anything like
이게
that.
아니거든요.
It's not too
예,
crunchy.
그래서 김승현 선수가 확실히 좀 할만한 경기가
Got some
아닌가
fancy-
들어요.
Fancy.
전진 게이트가 많이 나오진 않고 있는데.
I guess you could call it avocado toast.
꼼꼼하게 정찰을 해서 상대 그런 올드로 좀
There's technically toast and avocado, but the main ingredient is the egg whites.
배럭을 짓고 있는
What's up, Roberto? What race do I play?
게 많이 나오더라고요. 우유빛깔.
I usually play random.
아, 이거 창피하네요.
If I have to pick, I play Zerg,
자,
but I usually just play whatever.
아, 두유가 아닌 게 다행입니다.
I've never been much of a
본진 안쪽에서 이제
race
슬슬,
specialist.
경기에 집중하고 있는 선수들입니다.
양옆에는 또 구린 빛깔이에요.
왜 그러세요? 네.
아니 이거 남자들한테는 구릿빛.
I don't play random to like
칭찬이죠. 예.
be a cheeky random player. I play random so that I can play different races every time.
느낌이 다르잖아요. 네.
Always be surprised.
구린빛.
No, I was never very good.
자, 구성훈 선수.
And maybe that's part of why. I guess when I've never really done much laddering or anything like that, but when I did, I usually picked Zerg, I guess. But
자, 그 기세를 최근 들어서 좀 살려주지 못하고 있는데 이제
Most of my life I just
슬슬
went random.
좀 살아나줘야 될 때가 됐습니다.
확실히 데스티네이션은 그런 초반의 어떤 그 전지 플레이가 아니라면은
Experience all of the things that Starcraft has to offer.
구성원 선수 일단 가장 위기가 될 수 있는 부분을 잘 넘기긴 했어요. 하지만 여전히 그래 또 전진 로보티스 계열이나 이런 부분은 또 정찰을 통해서 파악을 해야 됩니다.
You would want random but exclude Terran.
김승현 선수가 한시 쪽에다가 파일런을 지어놓은 거는 뭐 여기다가 이제 뭐 몰래 건물을 지을 수도 있긴
I mean, you could flip a coin,
있겠습니다만
right?
구성훈 선수의 일꾼이 내 본진에 들어와서 내 본진의 그 현 시점에 있는 파일런 개수를 확인한단 말이죠. 예, 이걸 보고 야 이거
Unless you really don't want to find out until the game starts.
뭔가 하고 있나 보다. 라고 구성훈 선수가
Unless you
심리적인
want to hide
압박감을
from your
받을 수가
opponent, I
있어요.
guess.
그렇죠. 심리전을 한번 지금
그렇죠,
걸어보는
예.
거죠.
순수한 심리전일 가능성도 꽤 높습니다 지금.
네. 자, 정찰하면서
I would know to go random, but exclude Protoss and Terran.
예, 그 드래곤 사정거리 업그레이드 안 하고 있기 때문에
네.
구성 좀 머릿속 복잡해요.
자, 정찰병이 그러니까 끝까지 좀 임무를 길게 정찰을 하면서 김승현
네.
선수의 생각이 뭔지를 읽어내야 되는데요.
이렇게 되면 사실 파일럿 숫자가 부족하다는 부분을 캐치하게 되면
eggs.
테란 입장에서 보면은 몰래 어떤
There you go.
전진
Egg whites.
로보틱스라든가 또는
Little
다크
avocado
템플러에 대한
and
생각을
toast.
안 할 수는
Little
없거든요.
hot sauce on top.
네, 그러다 보면은 좀 더 수비적으로 돈을 투자하게 되고 오히려 그걸 역용해서 뭐 과감하게 이제 빠르게 앞마당을 프로토스는 또 가져갈 수가 있는 거고요.
자,
Oh, man.
스타포트 짓고 있습니다.
It depends on who you ask, Roberto.
정찰병 잡자마자 코어 돌렸어요.
If you ask a Protoss player, they'll think that Terran and Zerg are OP. If you have to ask a Terran player, they'll think that Protoss and Zerg are OP.
자, 그리고
you ask a Zerg player, they'll think that Terran and Protoss are OP.
갖다 놓고 있는 구성, 김승현 선수고요.
뭐
Everyone
강하게
just likes to
형태로
complain.
압박을 해주면서 동시에 그렇게 되면 이제
Everyone just likes to
프로토스가 빼게 될
complain.
테고요. 기본적으로 프로토스가 뭐 빠른 멀티를 생각을 하고 있기 때문에 병력이 없을 때 드랍십 생산해가지고 흔들어주고 아예 그런 식으로 구성원 선수는 강하게 좀 압박을
So it all depends on who you ask.
자, 구성원 선수 슬슬 나오는데 김승현 선수.
This is a strong little push coming up from Haya.
지금
그래도 지금 탱크가 앞장을 서고 있다 보니까
지금 이 상태에서 원게이트 로보틱스 위에 리버가 아니라면은 단순히 옵저버 하고서 멀티를 생각했다면 상당히
Over
위험할
the
수가 있습니다.
two decades of Starcraft,
다리 건너가야죠. 원질러
the people who have been the best of the game, the people who have won the tournaments, have been within an acceptable margin of error, pretty much even across all three races. So I don't think any race is OP.
자, 이거 굉장히 구성훈 선수가 압박이 심합니다.
그래도 이거는 뭐
Now it can be situational.
뭐그 컨트롤만 제대로 해준다면은
You know, certain races can have certain advantages that are best on certain maps. But, you know, that's a different story.
이후에 드랍십 플레이가 좀 용이하게끔 만들어주는 발판을 마련한 겁니다.
Ooh, following up with the dropship.
또 이거
That's cute. That's cute.
근데 문진호의 드랍십이 휘둘릴 수
What's he gonna put in to the base? Like, where's the dropship going? He sent it all the way across the map and then he sent it back to the middle of the map? What's going on?
취소를 일단 못 시켰어요.
Toss makes up 55% of most servers.
일단 초반에 선점을 하겠다는
Well,
생각이고요.
그런데 다시 한번 들어갑니다. 자, 타이밍 넘겨서 한 번 꼬았는데 그러나 크게 들어가진 않을 것 같고요.
The thing is,
그래도 앞마당 쪽에도
I think also certain races can be, it can be situational based on your skill level too. So it could be, and I'm not saying this is necessarily true, but it could be that Protoss is easier to do well with at a low level. Does that mean the race is OP? No. Because you can just be a better Terran player and beat a Protoss who has an easier time beating that skill level.
소환이 완료가 된과 동시에 취소를 누르면은 파괴되는 듯한 이런 때가 있을 때도 있는데 지금은 파괴된 걸로 보이네요.
지금 상태에서 시즈 모드가 되기 전에 김승현 선수가 진출하고 있는 공격하고 있는 드래곤으로 승부수를 띄워야 됩니다. 그렇지 않고 이미
But I think
이미 초반에 받은 데미지가 너무 큽니다.
많이도 아니에요. 벌써 딱 2개씩만 보내서
I think probably the amount. I don't know. I don't know this for sure, but this is my suspicion. I think probably if you have a, let's say, for the sake of argument, you have a Terran player and a Protoss player, they have exactly the same skill level somehow. Let's say the Protoss player wins 2 out of 3 games at that situation. Maybe even, let's say, like 5 out of 9 or something, right? Let's say they win a little bit more. The amount more that the Protoss is going to win pales in comparison to the amount more that a Terran player that's a little bit better than that Protoss player is going to win by. Right? In other words, the skill gap is much, much more important than the racial gap, if there is one.
이 맵에서 그 이성훈 선수에게 김승원 선수가 어떤 그 캐리어를 통해서
That's my opinion.
역전승
So I think,
했을 때도 보면은 저렇게 전황을
you know, I've said this before, but like,
어떤 트리플 렉서스를 가져가는 타이밍
if you are anything less than a pro gamer, and you complain that it's not your fault that you lost and it was actually just your race, get better. And I hate to say it, but if you were a little bit better, you would have won that game. But you're not. So don't try and claim that this game that has been picked apart and balanced for 20 years is the problem.
그런데 대기하고 지금 기다리고 있었는데 하필이면 그 틈을 빗나갔어요. 자 그리고 길 막으면서 일단 프로브 사냥은 됩니다.
일꾼 피해를 좀 보긴 했지만
You know, don't say that the game is the problem. Look at yourself. What could you do better? How could you have won that game? How would
내줍니까? 그리고 나서
Light have won that game?
일단 이거 정리하러 왔고요.
Because I guarantee you, any game that any Terran player is complaining about, but they lost because they're a Terran. If they were light,
아니 구사일전 구성훈 선수 또
they wouldn't have lost it.
살려냈어요. 자 그러나 뒤에서
You know?
막타 때리려고 해서 준비한
So how would Light have won that game?
잡았어요 하는데 하늘 드래곤들이에요.
And aspire to try and adapt what he would do, or get better at the skills that he has.
자 그런데 스타포트가 드랍십이 아니라 아예 원흉을 제거하겠다 드래곤들이 화났어요.
That's my opinion on it.
어쨌건
I rest my case.
김승현 선수가 지금 그래도 어쨌건 괜찮아요. 지금 전진 배치되어 있는 드래곤 숫자만 해도 나름대로 괜찮고 구성훈 선수는 견제를 지속적으로 해주고 있긴 있습니다만 탱크 숫자를 많이 모으지 못했다는 게 지금 가장 약한 고리거든요.
자 그런데 문제는 이런 식으로 구성훈 선수의 벌처에 흔들리면 안 되죠.
Why do your message to be checked? Because you used the words abusing foreigner, and so it got highlighted as potentially some sort of racist thing.
구성으로도 벌처가 성공하고 드랍십 또 들어갑니까?
지금 트리플을 한 이유가 그 초반에 불리함 딛고서 한 번에 자원을 충족시켜서 게이트웨이를
Which,
늘리겠다는 거
you know,
아닙니까?
I'm
지금 또
better to
이렇게
filter stuff out, I think.
야 지금 구성훈 선수의 계속하는 흔드는 작전이
Yeah, I mean,
김승현 선수에게 꽤
yeah, Artosis does definitely have like a persona, and
이렇게 흔들어주면서 오히려 팩토리 늘리고 구성훈 선수는 탱크 모아주고
I'm not gonna say anything about it. I know Artosis personally. I know he's a great guy, really nice. I know a lot of stuff he complains about. People make fun of him for complaining about is actually true and worth complaint.
드랍십에 의존을 한다는 그 측면 자체거든요.
The Protoss stuff, maybe not so much, in my
가장 중요한 것은 구성훈
opinion, just based on what I said before. But
메카닉의 주화력이라고 할 수 있는
a lot of the time, you know, people make fun of him because they're like, oh, he's just complaining that
많진 않아요. 그럼에도
he
불구하고
lost because the other player is bad. Well, no, that's actually true. That can happen. Players can do things that they're not supposed to. It can throw you off, you know. Oh, that dropship is so damaged. One more cannon hit. Snuck through. Or like when people complain at him like, oh, you're just complaining because XYZ, and he yells at chat like you don't know what you're talking about. They usually don't know what they're talking about. Oh, he lost the dropship back though. Like Artosis really is smarter than anyone, smarter at Starcraft than anyone talking in his chat. I want to say he's smarter than everyone, but if there's anyone in his chat that is better at the game than him and smarter at the game than him, they're probably not saying those things. Because they probably know him and they probably play with him and they probably know better a lot of the time. So anyone that's actually making a complaint about how Artosis doesn't know what he's talking about in his chat is probably wrong. Oh, the observer saw the dropships. Oh, he baited him in. Oh, nope, they turned around. I wonder if he scanned and saw those Dragoons. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's his chat loves to tilt him for some reason. They pay lots of money every single stream just to F with him. Hey, you know, if that's how you want to spend your money, and that's what he wants to have happen, sure. Once I said to Diggity, like, man, I wish I could make a ton of money from people trolling me. And I don't remember if I realized it or he said something. He's like, are you sure? And I was like, actually, no. No, actually, I wouldn't really want to have that be my experience, even if I was making a lot of money at it.
확실히 김승현 선수가 스타일 자체가 정말 우직하긴 우직하네요. 이걸 셔틀을 좀
If it was League, he would have been banned a while ago.
플레이에 좀 기술적으로
That was an interesting spot
수가 있는데
with the tanks in the background. He stopped mining, but I don't know if he accomplished much. I'm really thinking this is not a good situation for Haya. He's gotten a lot of cheeky attacks, but he hasn't really accomplished much with them.
벌처 한번 난입시켜보겠다는 건데 물론 지금 구성원 선수가 재미를 초반에는 상당히 많이 봤어요.
Is League the most popular esport? I'm not sure. It's one of them. It's one of them for sure.
지켜지는 가운데 구성원 선수는
Whenever a league, big league tournament is on Twitch, you can tell there's tens and tens of thousands of people watching it. Way more than a lot of other games, but I don't know if it's the most popular. Counter-Strike gets a lot of viewers. Some of the other games, the newer games might also, I'm just not sure. I haven't paid much attention.
계속 소모를 해주고 있고 멀티는 늘어나지 않고 있고 이러니까 아주 큰 재미를 한번 봐야 돼요 구성원 선수가 이렇게.
But it's pretty amazing that League is still so damn popular, given that it's been a competitive game for
이런 생각할 겁니다. 난 막으면 이긴다. 김수현 선수 이 생각하고 있어요.
15 years now?
추가 확장만 안 주면 되는 거예요.
질럿 하나가 온몸을 바쳐서 진짜 많이 다 제거했어요.
드래곤들이 있었고
Pretty cool.
있었음에도 불구하고 속도가 중요했던 거예요.
And I was there on the ground floor, not the ground floor, but maybe like the first or second floor. I was the first English broadcaster in Korea for League of Legends. But it had been going on, especially in Europe, for a while before that.
아주 산발적인 병력으로만 툭 치고 이러다가 좋은 지금 지형을 잡고
근데 지금 변수가 될 수 있는 부분이 이제 5시 멀티고요. 그러니까 구성원 선수가 지금
Maybe I'll have a root beer today.
시선을 계속 분산시키고 있는데
I haven't had a
사실
root beer
오게
in a
되면
while.
5시를 못 지키거든요. 김승현 선수 빨리 수습하고 5시 가서 추가 멀티만 안 주면 이 경기 잡는 겁니다.
Rock that on my Tinder profile. I actually went on a couple dates this last week. On my first date, it ended up coming up because I said I lived in Korea. And she asked why I lived in Korea, and I said, well, I was an announcer for professional video game tournaments, and she was like, that's interesting. She said, like, that's unique. Oh shit. That didn't land well, I think.
처음에 흔들 때는 약간 시간이 흔들리면 계속 흔들면 그 진폭이 커진단 말이죠.
사실 이런 플레이가
Probably gonna see her again though, so apparently I didn't drive her off at least. But she was definitely like, huh, okay. I've had people say like, oh, that's cool. Some people are, I tell them that and they're like, oh, that's really cool. But she was like, ooh, okay, that's an interesting one. Well, esport, if people don't know what a competitive game tournament is, they don't know what the word esport means. Usually, I'm going off the assumption that people don't know anything about that whole scene, so yeah, Haya's just getting cleaned up every single time here. But yeah, I did say I lived in Korea. Sometimes I put that on my dating profile when I lived in Korea.
계속 막기만 하고 있으니까 구성훈 선수는 수비에 대한 부담이 하나도 없지 않습니까? 초반에 구성훈 선수가 흔들기에 그렇게 큰 힘을 발휘하지 못했던 이유는 수비할 병력도 남겨놓고서 일부의 병력을 가지고 계속 흔들었단 말이에요. 근데 공격을 하고 하다 보니까 김승현도 공격을 안 오네? 네, 이러면은 공격에다가 비중을 높인단 말이죠.
How long was out there? Like a year and a half. Felt like longer somehow, but I think it was technically about a year and a half.
계속 두들기는데도 김승현 선수 어쨌거나 두 곳의 멀티를 또 동시에 시도하고 있고요.
그러니까 지금 김승현 선수가 보유하고 있는 병력들 다 모아가지고 한번 때리면
maybe like
선수도 약간은 움츠러들
a year and 2/3 or something like that. Not quite 2 years. EMP came a little bit late. Although, did he EMP? Well, he EMP'd all the troops. See, I don't. It's like this recall just isn't going to accomplish much, is it? Although it doesn't matter, I guess, because I think Kimchi's ahead anyways. Yeah, because I got there in the spring, in like April, and then I left in May to do visa stuff and came back in like July or August, and then I was out there because I remember I got my own apartment then in like December. And or like November or December or something like that, and I had that apartment for a year. It must have been actually it must have been the end of October when I got my own place, because I think I moved out in October and it was like a year lease or whatever. Yes, quite a decent amount of time though, but it was only one winter is my point.
공기업의 방위럽으로 지금 업그레이드 잘해주고 있고요. 이렇게 되면은 현재로서 가장 그 중요한 부분은 EMP 활용 여부죠. 아무래도 아비터의 기능, 리콜이라는 부분을 좀 무력화시켜야 됩니다. 그렇게 되면 구성원 선수도 어차피 반반 싸우면 어떻게 될지 몰라요.
네. 자, 김승현 선수는 현재 공인업되어 있는 상황에서 이제 슬슬 템플러도 추가가 됩니다. 병력 조합이 조금씩 달라지고 있어요. 참 견제.
Better than teaching English? I think so, yeah. Oh, he EMP'd the Templar. Gemchi's like, hey, that's no fair. Now I can't storm your SCVs. He's like, well, I guess they're just gonna chill here for now. He could make him into an Archon and go try and attack something. Or they're just gonna die to these vultures. Should've made an Archon while you had a chance. Yeah, I mean, some people like teaching English over there. I don't think it would be for me though.
한쪽 라인에 대한 그러니까 저 프로토스였던 그 추가 확장에 대한 어떤 타격이 들어가줘야 아비터를
I've taught English before to non-English speakers. I'm okay at it, but it wasn't my bag. Wasn't my passion.
그래야 EMP를 쓰기가 쉽지 않겠습니까?
네, 자 왼쪽으로 서서히 병력들 치우칩니다. 김승현 선수의 병력도 내려오고 있어요. 그런데 원래 자리 잡고 있는 테란이라 들어가지 않죠.
이 자리 지형이 굉장히 변수가 되기 때문에 그래서 김승현 선수가 이성훈 선수와 경기를 할 때도 결국 궁극적으로는 그 캐리어를 사용했었거든요. 그러니까 다리 지형 이런 지형이 많은 2인용 맵에서 지형을 끼고서 테란이 우주 수비를 할 경우에는 캐리어로 뚫는 수밖에 없거든요. 거의.
근데 지금 아비터에 대한 준비를 투스타 게이트 정도로 올려야 될 것 같습니다. 어쨌거나 EMP가 있다고 하더라도
Another Stargate in your natural, as one does. Haya has 3 bases. He's trying to get a 4th. Kimchi has 5. And an easy 6th for the top right.
어느 정도는 약간은 도박성도 있는 게 테란이 저렇게 작정하고 수비 모드로 엎어져 있는데
Oh, Haya's actually taking another one also. He's taking 2 bases at once. I just feel like, I mean, Kimchi seems to have the advantage here. And Protoss, I think, have a winning record on this map.
토스는 병력을 바꿔줘야 되거든요. 그러니까 싸움을 걸어야 된다는 거예요.
글쎄요, 지금은 아비터가 좀 쌓여 있어서 EMP를 감안하고더라도 리콜을 통해서 지금 테란의 멀티를 견제했어야 되는데, 김승현 선수가 지금 아비터를 모으지 못했다는 게 결국 테란에게 시간을 줘버렸고요. 결국 8시까지 가져가게 되면서, 이거 김승현 선수가 쉽지 않은 전투가 될 것 같은데요.
적들이 있는데 우왕좌왕하고 있어요. 어느 쪽으로 들어갈지 판단이 안 서죠.
그러니까 구성훈 선수가 지금 전황을 파악을 하고 이제 굉장히 좋은 선택을 하고 있는 겁니다. 이런 맵의 특징이 그래요. 이런 맵에서는 테란은 버티기 모드로 나가면서 혹시라도 이것을 뚫어내기 힘겹다고 판단한 프로토스가 캐리어로 전환한다면 그 타이밍에
What's going on? So there's been having some kind of problem with BattleNet?
리콜이라든지 이런 걸로 해법을 찾기에는
I've been seeing a few different things about it recently. BattleNet being down.
맵의 3분의 1 정도만 차지하고 수비적으로 하게 되면은 어디에 리콜이 떨어지는 거냐? 테란이 수비 병력이 움직일 동선이 짧다는 점이 있어요.
자원적으로 뭐 타격이 없고, 원래 아비터 체제라는 것은 테란이 대응하기가
BNet down, BNet down.
배슬이 쌓여 있고 이러면 대응하기 굉장히 쉽습니다. 업그레이드
Funny, just last week
결국 아비터라는 것은 지상 유닛의 힘이 맞춰져야
You're using
되는
shield
건데
battery, okay.
아비터의 기능을 쓰지
Not
못한다면
like
그
ICAP
힘에서는
range.
사실
That's interesting.
테란에게 밀릴 수밖에 없거든요.
Does shield battery have like a matchmaking system?
두개 들어가고 클리피커
Maybe that.
캐리어 가겠다고.
Whoa, big carriers coming out. He's like, let's plant down a bunch of Stargates and a fleet beacon. Nice.
지금 캐리어의 선택은 이미
I think it's a good strategy actually here.
이미 준비된 캐리어가
Carriers are pretty good on this map.
그 전에
Oh, that's cool.
이쪽 9시와 2시
Um,
한 번만 밀려도 지금 그 이후에 나오는 캐리어는 별 힘을 쓸 수가 없습니다.
it was just like last week
그렇죠. 지금은
that there was like a thread that had been reborn on Team Liquid or whatever that was like, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna keep?
그러니까 저희 사이언스 배틀이 부담스러워.
Are they gonna keep up the BattleNet servers? And everyone was like, oh, of course they are.
이상하게 프로토스 선수들이 다
They kept up the
사용하는
BattleNet servers for years before
자,
remastered.
예.
Ooh, big EMP.
다 맞았죠, 거의 다 맞았어요. 예, 그런 경향이
Hitting both the
있고.
Templar. He's gotta stop keeping his Templar together, I think.
예, 리콜을 활용할 수 있는 단계는 지났다. 또는
This is probably a temporary outage, I would imagine, of BattleNet, or unless they haven't said like we're taking down BattleNet. Right?
바꿔주는 거예요. 예.
지금 이게 또 다 준비가 돼 있어서 일단은 지금 캐리어를 갈 수 있는 시간적 여유가 좀 필요한데
리콜 한번 들어가는군요.
그런데 다른 쪽에 들어갔어. 지금 일단 5시로 들어갑니다.
지금 어쨌거나 이렇게 좀 괴롭혀줘야 캐리어를 모을 수 있는 시간적 여유가 그래도 생길 거 아닙니까?
자, 여기 멀티 하나를 기본적으로 김승현 선수가 날려야 뭔가 캐리어가
저거 지키지 말고 저거 지키지 말고
Oh,
네.
tricky, hallucinated arbiters. Ooh, that was a lot of things exploding.
또 마인박 뚫는데도 헐루시네이션 최고고요.
That was a lot of things getting stasis, and then he stormed the stasis tanks.
내준 곳에서 지금 멈춰야
One way
되고요.
doing it.
예, 2시, 3시만큼은 반드시 지켜내야
Oh, that was actually 3 Stargates and a core.
한 6기 정도만 모아도 테란이
And a fleet beacon,
정말
interesting.
머리가 아파.
But he can start producing
6기쯤만 모아도
5 carriers now if he wants. He's upgrading them, or he can keep making arbiters and only carriers.
캐리어의 그 위험을 보여줄 수가 있거든요. 물론 EMP로 날아갑니다.
캐리어에 대한 어떤 의도 자체를 지금 파악하고 있느냐 여부도 중요합니다. 지금 구성원 선수가.
알고 있나요? 지금 구성훈 선수가?
Frickin' fly in my apartment, man.
자, 일단
Bugging the crap out of me. I don't know how it got here, but I've
네,
been buzzing around for a couple days, being annoying. And he should, okay, it's good to make carriers because he's just not using these Templar well at
현재
all.
단계에서 김승현 선수가 캐리어로 승리할 수 있는 길은 2단계에서 일단 모르는 겁니다. 모르는 상태에서 구성원
Gemchi.
선수가 2시, 3시 쪽을 놔둬야 되거든요. 근데 만약에 구성원 선수가 그 캐리어에 대한 의도를 파악하고서 조금 더 서두른다면, 그러니까 캐리어가 6기 정도 나와서 뭔가 싸울 수 있는 채비를 갖추지 않게끔 서두른다면 이제 문제가 될 수 있는 거고요.
자, 구성훈 선수가 그것을 안다면 지금 바로 지상병력 더 추가되지 않는다는 거
네.
알테니까 공격하겠죠.
김승현 선수도 이제 그 사실을 잘 알고 있기 때문에 일부러 순수 예.
That was that a hallucination or did that just get popped so fast I couldn't even see it?
캐리어 생산 기지예요. 예, 기존에 있었던 스타게이트에서는 캐리어는 안 눌렀습니다.
그러게요.
예.
자, 그런데 구성훈의 올라가는 힘이 이게 꽤 세 보이거든요.
너무 그러니까 좀 빠릅니다. 한 1, 2분만 조금 늦게 와줘도
This is a strong push by Haya. And this is like right when the carriers are not really functioning yet, right? So it's a good timing.
상대적으로 공백기가 생겨버리지 않았습니까?
Yeah, Gemchi's gonna lose that base actually. Where are the carriers?
많지 않고 아비트는 쓰질 못하고
Where are the carriers?
그러니까 지금 김승현 선수도
He made the Stargates.
진영적으로 공격을 들어갔어요.
He's got the upgrades.
일단 구성훈
Or he's
선수가
getting the
막아내고
upgrades. Got the fleet
질럿부터
beacon.
달려옵니다.
날려야 돼요.
예.
예, 그렇죠.
Oh, he's like,
예.
oh, actually, I'm gonna make zealots instead because they're better.
서로 간에 정신없는 난전 양상으로 몰고 가면서
He's got a point about that one. There's some carriers.
안 돼요. 참고 좀 은근히 참고 한 5개쯤 될 때까지 쌓는 게 중요해 보이는데.
자, 그러다 일단 투입합니까? 급하니까 상황이 급하니까 일단 투입합니까?
Yeah, shield battery was kind of like, wasn't shield battery like, hey Dosa, what's up? Wasn't shield battery like a project to kind of basically
뭐 참게 내주면 안 되죠.
do remastered before remastered came out? Like they were trying to fix Starcraft and make a functioning ladder. Like weren't they trying to do that? And then remastered kind of came in and was like, oh, let's just do this officially. But shield battery was still around or something. I don't know how exactly.
이거 멀티가 지금 상당히 중요한 멀티긴 한데.
I guess I could just look it up.
차라리 5시 지역까지 날리고 8시까지 날린 김승현 선수의
So they both just killed one of each other's bases.
네.
But now the carriers are out.
일반
Very difficult to beat carriers. He's doing a good job of like EMPing random stuff. Got a bunch of zealots? EMP.
그 자원이 이제 축적된 자원이 어느 정도인지가 이제 중요하고요.
5시간 날려갔으면 8시만큼은 지켜냈어야
There's a
구성원
launcher?
선수 지금
Wasn't it called-
앞마당밖에
Was it
자원이
called like
없기
shield
때문에
battery or something?
네, 지금 이 타이밍에 뭐 이곳을 딱 날려야
What's up?
그나마 어떻게 될지 모르는
Features
상황이긴 한데
underscore?
미네랄적인 여유는 어쨌든 김승현 선수는 한시 쪽에서 자원 채취 계속 되고 있고요.
Underscore is a long word for such a short piece of punctuation.
못 쓰고 쌓아둔 자원이 막 한 선수는 3, 4천 되고
There should be another word for it. Like, you know, a dash is pretty small. Even hyphen is kind of small. Comma, 2 syllables. Underscore is 3 syllables, man. That's a lot of syllables for a little tiny thing. Oh, is he about to EMP all these carriers? Nope, he's about to suicide his vessel. Moletrap is too long. What?
자원 상황 김승현 선수 확실히 좀 낮죠.
It's only 2 syllables. I guess it's 8 letters. UNDERSCORE. 2 extra letters over Moletrap.
그렇죠. 예, 김승현 선수 여기서 괜히
Oh yeah, don't get me started on exclamation point.
지형 활용도 못하는 캐리어로 이렇게 싸움을 해주기보다는 그렇죠. 딴 데서 먹고 있는 자원이 있기 때문에 저긴 버리면
At least some people started calling exclamation points bang. I don't know how good that is. If Moletrap is too long, you just abbreviate it, just squish it together. Bolt. It's 1 syllable. Molt. No vowels any. Well, I guess you can maybe have 1 vowel. MOLP. I'll allow 1 vowel. I used to go to this channel that encouraged everyone in the channel to have 6-character usernames. So I was MLETRP. Multer.
이렇게 시간을 주게 되면 오히려 김승현 선수는 더 멀티를 또 시도하고 있기 때문에 결국 시간 줘봐야 멀티 주고 캐리어 늘려주고 지금 뭐 김승현 선수가
Exclamation point. 5 freaking syllables. Someone needs to stand up to Big Dictionary. Well, actually, I guess it's not a dictionary thing at all, is it? Someone needs to stand up to Big Grammar. To Big Punctuation. Take a stand. And demand that they stop abusing us by making us waste so much energy and effort on such long-winded words for their pieces of punctuation. Hamish and Andy. I feel like I've heard that before. Special skills.
캐리어 숫자를 보고 골리앗 숫자. 근데 이게 또 단순히 캐리어 골리앗 대결이 아니라 하이템플러랄까?
How many letter words you have? Oh, how many letters words have? So you could be like anti-disestablishmentarianism, and you'd be like 23. That'd be like holy shit. Finally, the payoff. He's just storming everything. He just stormed his own Dragoons. He doesn't give a crap. I wonder, was he counting them in his head? Or did he have the numbers memorized? Or was it like that he was visualizing them in some way? He saw the word in his head and could kind of see how many letters there were. ANTIDISESTABLISHMENT. Alright, I was off. Anti-disestablishment is already 20. I haven't gotten to the Aryanism. It's like 30 letters. It's close, but I don't have that skill apparently. Probably some sort of visualization thing, yeah. Alright, so Gumchi finally takes the game. For Wounded, I believe, yeah. Game number 2, Bako versus Ganji. Oh, that's cool. Dude, Ganji was on Slayers in Starcraft 2. I knew Ganji. He was buddy. don't know if I'd call him a friend. We didn't really like chat or anything like that. Could say a sentence backwards. They reversed it and he was close. Nice. It's so random, dude. Backhoe on the left, Ganji on the right. Dude, I love Ganji. What a cool bro. What a cool guy. I think. I don't think he did very well in Brood War, but he was pretty good in Starcraft too. Hey, what's up, Entis? What's up, Booty Clapper? Pro League intro hype! Back in the old days, they knew how to do a Starcraft hype video. Let me tell ya. Dude, so yeah, I went on a couple dates with this woman this week. And, she wants to see me again. So I guess things are going well, but it's interesting how I have this, like, random low-grade background anxiety about it. It's really obnoxious. I'm like, what the hell, Brain? Like, why are you so worried?
이재동 선수가 아직 뭐 대기하고 있고, 한 선수만 이겨도 일단 뭐 애결까지 끌고 가기만 해도 이재동 선수가 또 출전하고.
What about Gandhi's up to?
그런 경기들을 많이 해봤기 때문에.
Oh, he had wrist issues. Then.
그런 의미에서 이재동 선수를
I don't know, man.
한 명이 승리를 따낸다면.
Well, no, I do like her, yeah, that's true. But I've had insomnia for years and years. This woman is not the one driving my insomnia. Who knows what is, but... yeah, I mean, that's where the anxiety is coming from, is that I am interested in her. But, yeah.
이런 식의 출발이라면 이런 입구 쪽에 대한 어떤
just issues. Just issues that I have, I guess. Everyone has their issues. Don't F it up. Yeah, well, that's what. That's gonna cause me more anxiety. I have to think the opposite way of like, well, you know, don't have any expectations. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It does. Great. Probe's gonna get in. Looks like he was planning on making another depot there to block. Something which I've had to try to accept. It's still not something I can fully accept, you know, yet, but I'm trying to accept over the last several years. Is that it's not necessarily me effing it up either. Even if it's not even someone I like, sometimes I'll think, oh, I effed it up, right? But that's not the right. You know, sometimes people just don't go well together, and even if I think that we go well together and she doesn't, then that's not necessarily doesn't necessarily mean I effed it up. Now I have effed it up. To be fair, I have definitely effed things up. But I'm trying not to think of things that way too much. Okay, so the Marine can actually go through that little block there, but I think it's like a... I don't think the Zealot can get through there. Oh, he lifted it though! Oh, the Zealot missed his chance. Yeah, so the Marine can get through there. That's a cool little thing, so they can come up and shoot the Zealot. He's like, I'm gonna get some free damage on this depot. Ching, ching, ching. The Marine's like, I'm gonna get some free damage on... Oh, it's just shields. Thank you very much, Rug Monkey. Have a good work. Hope everything goes well. Oh, he almost put that Marine a little too far forward. These Zealots are going ham. Oh, there's a proxy robo, and he actually sees... He's got to know something's up now. The SCV, he's got the SV into his base. Ganji's the Terran player. He sees that something's going on. It's a weird spot for a hidden robo too, so he's probably not going to find it. But by getting in, he sees no natural expansion. He sees no tech in the main. He's going to go and scout the back expansion. He's not going to see anything there. He's going to be like, something is going on here. I got to be careful. He's already been pretty careful. I mean, he's... Look at this cheeky stuff by Bacco. Sending in a Dragoon now. Repairing his SCVs with the other SCVs. It's cute. All the SCVs repairing the depot. Nice. He's gonna get a tank out any second now. He'll be kind of okay. But you know, he's gone into quick factory, so he's kind of going in a direction where he can be... Oh no, actually he got an expansion too, so he's got to be careful here. But I think he can probably deal with this. He won't take any more extra risks. That was a lot of harassment. Seemed like those freaking zealots were just immune to damage, man. They were just sitting there hitting stuff. The Dragoon was just hitting stuff. They didn't care about the Marine. No one cared about the Marine until they drove a tank. No siege mode. Interesting. Interesting. So now he's got the... He just loaded up that shuttle with zealots. He's gonna do... This is like a bulldog timing almost. Is that 2 starports? Yeah, this is totally looks like a bulldog. He's got 3 tanks out already, and they're unsieged though. I think this is gonna work. Oh, he didn't repair the tank! He moved the SCVs to the tank and it didn't repair it. Or probably what happened is he repaired it to full too fast and they stopped repairing and they didn't keep repairing. But they didn't resume repairing because they don't automatically resume. This is a weird bulldog though. So I mean, this is a weird map anyways, right? Outsiders is weird. Now remember, Ganji is mining at his expansion right now, so he's not in quite as bad of shape as it looks like until this Reaver comes over to his natural, which can happen. Oh no! He hits the tank. Doesn't hit the SCVs. Oh, the tank is so low. Where's the Wraith? He needs that Wraith right now. He's gonna kill the Dragoon at least, I think. Yes, he killed the Dragoon. He saved that tank, actually. Saved the tank. Still no siege mode. So again, he's still see, he's still mining minerals up here. There's the Wraith. There's the Wraith. Got the shuttle. Shuttle could have flown away, but it didn't. Reaver goes down next. Wraiths are so good! Why hit SCVs when we get to the refinery? What? I mean, it wouldn't do that much good to hit the refinery, would it? You could just repair the refinery, I think. I'm not sure what you mean. Artosis versus a map hacker. It was the greatest match ever, 58 minutes long. Was it TVT? Is that a new video? I know he put out a game versus a hacker like a couple months ago or something, right? Oh, he hit the refinery. I see. Oh, I thought you were recommending he hit the refinery. You were being sarcastic. I see. Oh, Wraith! Wraith! No! Go back! Go back, Wraith! There's another shuttle there! You missed it! Oh my god, Wraith. You're fired. Where are you? Wraith, you stupid... Oh, no. Came out recently? Okay. He saw it! Maybe he just didn't notice it. Poor Ganji. Yeah, he was never that super successful in Starcraft 1.
드래곤을 태우고 떨구게 되면 이제 그게 문제가 되는 거고요.
자, 이 요격을 해야 될 텐데요.
What's up, Diggity? There we go. Now, see that he was just baiting. He was waiting for the shuttle to pick up something important. Well, I guess it wasn't actually that important. How's it going, Diggity?
자, 그렇죠. 일단 손찬웅 선수의 리버 첫 공격.
Trying to figure out my plans. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. That's right. He's visiting this week. Trying to figure out my plans.
힘을 아예 바짝 실어 넣거나 그게 아니라면
Where am I at?
멀티 하나 더 가져가거나
I was eating in a restaurant just around the corner.
사실 본인이 원했던 것은 그대로
Just to
경기
spite you
그냥 끝내는
guys.
거였을 텐데 자, 그렇게까지는 안 됐고요.
예, 얻어맞는
I was the waiter.
김동준 정말 잘하네요.
It was in disguise.
아까 전에 진짜 어마어마한 위기였음에도 불구하고 그 레이스
Just a spy.
뽑아가지고 셔틀을 제압한 플레이를 통해서 위기를 모면한 김동준의 침착성도 하여튼 뭐 볼만했습니다. 그리고 탱크를 잃지 않는 최대한 탱크를 잃지 않으려고
Yeah.
아주 그 판단도 아주 좋았어요.
이럴 때뭐
Just when you least expected it.
플레이를 해줘도
A plastic ninja star would hit you in the chest,
네, 뭐 원탱크나
and nothing would happen to you.
내지는 뭐 아예 사발처까지 생각해서 한 번 정도만 프로브를 털어줘도
It's happened to Diggity,
네, 그 초반에 어떤 받았던 부분
I think.
그
Actually, I don't know if I've ever used
넘겼기
plastic
때문에
ninja stars,
김동준
but it's a good idea.
선수도 충분히 할 만한 거고요.
뭐 할만한데 그래도 뭐
Yeah, Diggity, I'm trying to figure out my plans for heading down there for TwitchCon. But I want to do a I want to do a birthday dinner that week at some point, but probably I don't know if I want to actually stay in town long enough to actually be my birthday, because my birthday's like 3 or 4 days after
자,
TwitchCon.
그리고 손찬웅 선수 역시 추가 멀티 또 돌립니다. 자, 그런데
And plus it's a weekday, and you guys are probably going to be too busy, so maybe do a birthday dinner on the weekend before or something during TwitchCon.
반응해야 됩니다, 손찬호 선수.
네, 아직까지 본진 쪽은 깨끗하거든요. 아, 병력도 없는 상황이고 일단
Just a thought. I gotta figure stuff out though. I've pretty much settled on driving down though, which is gonna be a long ass trip.
초반 견제를 워낙 받았기 때문에 그래요.
Long ass expensive trip.
아, 탱크였어요.
I think Ganji's ahead in this game.
드랍십 보고 예.
이 지역의 멀티 정도는
Also, I thought I had an Air Force game queued up. Maybe that's the next match, is an Air Force match.
자, 김동주 선수도 이제 슬슬 손찬웅 선수를 공격해 위한 움직임이에요.
이렇게 견제를 해주면서 앞마당 멀티 또 가져가면 되는 거고요.
Tank is like, well, there's not even a base here yet, but once there is a base here, we're ready to kill those probes.
직접적인 넥서스
JK, let's get out of here.
지금은 탱크는 좀 아끼고 차라리 벌쳐 플레이하는 게 낫습니다.
지금 김동주 선수는 내가 이 지역에
Start walking south. I would have to walk south as well for quite a distance. Instead, I'm gonna drive south. Do you guys do this on purpose, or because it's just very satisfying to me when this happens, when you have 1 Marine, 2 Zealots, 4 Zerglings, double. It's I don't know, mathematically satisfying. Dude, is he dodging the? I mean, you can't dodge tank shots. I don't think there's no projectile, but he's protecting the Dragoons by using the shuttle. It's interesting. Redirecting the tank fire. You can dodge Dragoon shots though. He had a dropship over there, but you ruined it. Unless someone adds a couple Zerglings, it'll be 1-3-5, and it'll still be mathematically evenly spaced. It'll be nice. There's hope yet.
이제 앞마당까지 무난하게 돌리고 있는 김동주 선수입니다.
소급 셔틀이라도 지금
I jacked up my shoulder a little bit at this martial arts class that I've been taking. I'm trying to decide if I want to go to the gym tonight. It's been
본진 쪽에서 팩토리 늘려주고 있는 김동주.
I've already had a couple rest days, so I should go to the gym, but it's like, well, if I go to the gym, am I going to wreck my shoulders more? Should I wait till tomorrow to go to the gym? In which case I'll have to go during the day. The other people there. I'll be like 4 days without the gym. It's nicer to go at night. And there's no one else there.
그러네요. 자, 그런데 결국은 또 틈을 찾아서 들어가는 것이 이 벌처란 애들이거든요.
I'll probably skip certain exercises to or take them light to make sure I don't screw up my shoulder too much or something. But I'm pretty sure it's the martial arts class that's screwing it up. Because I took a week off the martial arts class and my shoulder was feeling better. And I went last night and now my shoulder's feeling worse again.
이렇게까지 좀 무리를 해서
Spoon! What's up?
드래곤을 벌처로서 이렇게 좀
Never go to the gym. Life is a gym.
탱크를 확보할 수 있는 어떤 시간적 여유를 좀 마련하기 위함인 거고요.
그렇죠. 예, 그래도 뭐 손찬 선수 입장에서도 지금 뭐
Some people probably have
좋네요.
예,
예,
완전
lives that are like a gym.
날렸어요. 아이고.
Ooh, that's a big hit.
참, 예, 옵저버를 데리고 다니면서도
말 떨어지기
쉽지 않아요.
말 떨어지기가 무서워요. 예.
I guess what would a job be that you could have that would be like going to the gym? Maybe if you work in a warehouse or something and you have to like lift things up all the time. But then like you'd have to have another thing at your work where you have to like push them onto the shelves or something like that. You'd have to like squat down with things. I don't know. It could happen. He's still got his robo over here on the side, and the pylon is almost dead too, which means he found it. Hey, booty clapper!
약간 요구하는 이런 것도 있긴
Thank you so
있겠습니다.
much for this
확실히
subscription.
그래서 테란 선수들이 드랍십을
Tier 1.
굉장히 적극적으로 많이 쓰는 거는
Is that a new sub?
있다고 보는데, 예, 투스타
It doesn't say there's a streak.
이런 거다 알고
Welcome.
있으면서도
Appreciate that, man. How you doing? How you doing? How would you like to? Would you like a Chatcraft unit? I already asked you how you're doing earlier.
참 좋아하는 보이는데 하기 쉽지는 않아요. 자, 그런데 이제 슬슬 손찬웅 선수도 확장 계속
You can have a
늘어나고
tank,
있고.
a Dragoon, or two
김동준 선수
Hydralisks
역시
in
6시
exchange
그리고 추가 확장 더
as a
가져갔어요.
show of appreciation.
지금 일단 근데 6시에 대한 부분을
Construction, first responder, professional
예,
parkour people.
멀티 안 주겠다는 의미인데 3시
That's a different kind of gym.
6시를 가든
Ultra?
필요한 시점이죠.
Ultra is for tier 2
특히,
subscribers.
화승호
You can get you some
입장에서는
Hydralisk though.
첫 번째 세트를 내줬기 때문에 두 번째 손찬웅 선수가 꼭 잡아줘야만 하겠다라고.
Thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it.
예, 김동주 선수가 생각외로 그 초반에 손창훈 선수의 필살기성 초반 전략에도 불구하고 수비도 잘하고 어쨌건 그 이후에
Speaking of
잘 늘려나가면 되게 잘하고 있거든요.
Speaking of gas money to get down to TwitchCon, and it's actually it's interesting. I probably wouldn't go to TwitchCon if it was just for fun. It is gonna be fun, but I'm actually partly going there to network, to see if I can try and get some actual work out of it. See if I can find some people that I can work on their channels for doing video editing or something like that. That would give me some more longevity. That would be really cool. So that's what I'm hoping to get out of it, to be honest. It's kind of weird to see these guys, see like Ganji, and be like, oh yeah, I know him. Or I used to know him, I guess. Most of these guys that you see on these Kespa games, I actually didn't know very much. Like, I didn't really ever talk to them. Because most of the Kespa people that were good enough weren't in Starcraft 2. Retirement time? Dude, I would love to retire. I could retire tomorrow if I was only going to live for 3 more months. I'm hoping for more than that though. Those Reavers, oh man, look at that ballsy Reaver just dropping down in the middle of all those tanks and just wrecking them anyways before it died. That Reaver is a hero. Ooh, look at that spicy stasis.
추가 병력들이 계속해서 생산이 된 김동주 선수이기 때문에 더 밀진 않습니다.
소급 셔틀을 활용하지 않은 게 손찬호 선수에게 가장 아쉬운 부분입니다. 예, 그렇게 해서 좀 멀티 쪽에다 타격을 해서 이런 어떤 타이밍을 좀 더 늦추는 효과를 좀 봤었어야 되는데 테란에 대한 압박이 초반 이후에 없었거든요.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be 41 in a little over a month. I hear ya. Like this crap with my shoulder.
자원적인 여유가 너무 좋아요.
All that to retreat, yeah. Like this shoulder stuff, like wouldn't have happened 10 years ago. I feel like achy and kind of sore after my gym trips now, and like I guess I didn't really go to the gym when I was younger, so I don't have much of a comparison. I wish I had. It's much easier to get your muscles going when you're younger, so I'm like, damn it, why didn't I go to the gym when I was 20? I even had a free gym when I was in university. What an idiot. Instead I played games.
와, 진짜,
While you were slaving away at the gym, I studied the sword. Which is actually true. I took fencing classes for a little while in college. I studied the blade. I really wasn't. I really am a nerd, aren't I? No time for women in college. Too much video games and sword fighting. The chair that goes up and down stairs. Life alert. What is? I don't know what hover round is though. I don't know what that is. I think it's time for Backo to get out of this game though, by the way, because like just looking at the minimap, you gotta give it to Ganji here at this point.
물론 그 이 맵의 이제 특성을 감안을 해야죠. 이렇게 플레이하면서도 김동주 선수가 확실하게 승기를 붙이려면은 한시 지역을 차지하는 게 좋긴 좋아요. 왜냐하면은 앞마당을 제외한
It's a scooter wheelchair? Oh, okay.
자원이 빨리 떨어진다는 점은 좀
That's funny. Are you gonna drive that 120 miles per hour through traffic? Yeah, I mean, sometimes jobs give you a workout for sure. This guy who works at an organization that I've been volunteering at, Ganji takes the win! Nice! Love to see it. He's so excited. He doesn't get to play on screen that often probably, so he's like super stoked, man. Now let's actually see, let's check out Ganji's record. Team Azubu, interesting. So actually he played like 50 games on in televised games and stuff. He did well versus Protoss, but he just was terrible versus Terrans and Zergs. But he did pretty well in Starcraft 2 on Slayers. Slayers Ganji. All right, next up is, oh wow, look at this. Look at this game, ladies and gentlemen. Jaedong versus Zero. I'm not sure I could ever ask for a better ZVZ. But yeah, this guy, he does the summer camps for this education place, and he says he's lost 10 pounds just because he's just been running around so damn much. So busy and stuff, running around chasing kids around. Alright, so I'm not sure what the score is. Let's see. Okay, actually, oh, okay. So it's actually 2-0. So if Zero wins this, he will win the series. Jaedong has to win this to bring his team back into a possible victory, but then there'll be other players that'll do well also. Jaedong's yellow.
네, 세 번째 세트입니다. 어깨가 너무나
He ain't afraid of nothing, but he's yellow.
이재동 선수입니다. 이재동 선수의 진영 아래쪽에 노란색 저구고요.
Zero is teal.
대극선으로 배치되어 있죠. 김병훈 선수입니다. 옥색 저그.
Charcoal factory.
전화위복이 될 수도 있는 거예요. 예, 뭐 여기서 이재동 선수 이기면서 바톤을 이어받는 손종우 선수.
Oh, he was retired, but he didn't want to go to the gym, so he just like worked at a factory just to do stuff all day. I have so much stuff that I would want to do. I could never imagine doing something like that. Some people need to have something to do like that. I have so many hobbies and stuff that I would want to do all day. I mean, even right now, like I don't have any video projects that I'm working on right now. So like I'm basically like I'm basically unemployed right now. I'm unemployed right now for the most part. So I have a lot of spare time, and I just still don't have enough spare time for all the stuff I want to do. So it's like I couldn't imagine being like, you know what? I've got so much time to spare. I'm just gonna go work 40-hour week at the factory.
정말 말도 안 되게 애결까지 가서 진다는 것은 웅진 스타즈 입장에서 본다면 정말 용납할 수 없는.
이거 최악의 시나리오죠. 예.
이런 날은 정말 3대5로 잡아야 되는 날이에요.
그럼요. 늘 그랬습니다. 이길 때는 웅진 스타즈가 진짜 활성호들을 늘 3대0으로 꺾었다라고
Couldn't
말씀을
imagine it.
드렸어요. 자, 오늘도 그런
A lot of people they retire and then they get a
다시
second career and they end up like
재현이
getting another job because they want something to do, and that's if that's something they enjoy, that's for sure. But I can't imagine that he was like, oh, I love the charcoal factory. I can't wait to go factor some charcoal.
이거보다는 낫네요. 네. 자,
일단 양 선수의 빌드는 뭐 똑같고요. 지금 12풀과 게스 그러면서 뒷마당
Just went in and asked for a job on the way to the gym.
이제 동일한
What
형태로
the hell?
출발을 하고 있습니다.
그렇죠. 예, 이 맵은 뭐 비교적 안전하게 먹을 수 있는 뒷마당이
I mean, it's
있다는
actually
점
probably
때문에
not a very effective.
거의 뭐
I mean, I guess
거의
it's, if you just want to stay active,
한뭐 10명 나오면은 한 최소한 7, 8명
a factory job could do that, but it's not probably a very good way to like train or anything.
다승도 지금 이재동 선수가 105승이에요. 1위거든요. 그런 무서운 기세로 지금
whatever.
1위를 달리고 있는 이재동 선수인데
Retired military. Oh, so he could have been like
0809
he could have been like 40.
지금 공동 1위죠. 이재동, 이영호 50승으로 1위를 달리던 이
Dude, I could be retired right now if I went into the military right out of high school. Did my 20 years, I could be retired right now. How crazy is that to think about?
이제 단독 1위로 올라설 수 있는 겁니다.
네, 자 그리고 지금 추가로 들어온 정보에
Not
의하면 오늘
interested
하이텍
at all,
스파키즈하고 삼성전자 경기에서는 하이텍 스파키즈가 삼성전자를 3대0으로 잡았답니다.
Crazy.
지금 삼성의 분위기가 많이 또 추락을 하고 있어요.
그렇게 되면은 KT도 희망이 생기겠네요.
그러게요.
KT와 삼성이 이제 2경기 차이 이런 정도로 이제 좁혀진 것 같은데 이렇게 되면 만약에 KT가 나머지 경기를
We're
전승을
talking
하게
about
된다면
the teams right now, the
삼성전자 2승 3패만
screencasters.
해도
Talking about KT and Samsung, which is
게다가 지금
neither
KT가
team is
또
playing
열심히
in here
쫓아오고
right
있기
now.
때문에
They're both
계속
lining up their
올라옵니다.
ramps to stop the other from getting in. It's kind of
이승차이,
interesting.
이거 오늘 이재동 선수가 이걸 잡아주고 애결까지 끌고 가야 되는 뭐
Making
여러 가지
charcoal
이유들이
is
생겼어요.
120 degrees. Jesus.
같은 빌드로 출발을 했는데 드론 한기 정도가 지금 이재동 선수가 많고요. 김명훈 선수
I mean, he had to be at least a little bit of a badass to be retired military, but
지금 대각선의 위치라는 걸 또
I don't want to do
감안하고
that. Oh, that's interesting. He's hiding some of his Zerglings.
그런 미세한 차이가 또 고수들 사이에선 또 분명히
I wonder
차이가
why
나기
Jadon
때문에
is hiding his Zerglings. Oh, he's making more Zerglings
미세하게
too.
좀 좋은 것 같습니다.
게다가 이제 다소한 경쟁도 지금 3파전 양상이긴 합니다만
Wait, what is this
또
map?
3파전에서 약간
Does
떨어져
Jadon
있는
have an
신상문이거든요.
expansion?
신상문이 또 오늘 1승을 추가했다는 거 아니겠어요?
Is it a rear expansion that's
계속해서
protected by the
진짜
ramp?
혼전 영상입니다. 너무나 치열해요. 자 이제 앞마당에서도 계속해서 자원 채취가 이제 막 시작이
네.
됐습니다.
지금 뭐 어쨌거나 드론 생산하는 부분도 지금 미네랄적인
진짜
여유를 이재동 선수가
조금 더.
우선적으로
They're just like, we're gonna call truce.
과연 김명훈
Let's
선수 어떻게
just
뽑을
wait for mutas.
김명훈 선수는 진짜
Basically
보통 한
what's happening
10경기
here.
단위로 올라갔다 내려갔다가 굉장히
네.
시소가 심한
Yeah, because if
선수인데
you don't have any kind of build order advantage, then you
출발을
can't really
상대의
kill
어떤
them with
스파이어
wings
정도로
usually.
확인하고서 오버로드를 보통 빼거든요. 그렇게 뺐을
They
때
actually they spent a long time not making
나발을
links, so their
보통은 이제
drones count's gonna be very
스파이어
heavy.
맞춰서 뮤탈리스크를 띄우게 마련인데
There was a timing there for either of them
저글링에
actually to
다
push in,
써가지고
but both of
급성하는
them went
경우도 있어요.
for
그러니까
more
이런
drones.
플레이를 또 조심해야 되는
네.
겁니다.
자 그런데 김명훈 선수가 저글링에 일단은 힘을 주고 한번 내려가 봅니다.
네.
대각선으로 쭉 달리겠죠.
오버.
저글링 계속 뽑아요.
네, 오버로드 빠지는 타이밍을 노려서 한번
Oh, but they have it memorized too, like,
띄우는데요.
If I get exactly this many drones, then I'm gonna have exactly enough to get both my gases
이렇게 되면은
and enough drones to make enough minerals to make constant mutalisks or something like that, and then like some extra Zerglings.
기술로 지금 벽을
사실상
쌓습니다.
거의 뭐 불가능에 가까운
Did these make a smiley face? Yeah.
작업까지 했기 때문에
This is a double layered ramped block right here
드론까지 다 나서서 일단
that Zero's messing with. This is not a good way to go about this. He's got Jadong has surface area.
쳐주거든요.
He's trying to push in though. The drones have come off to help block.
자 계속 저글링들은 계속
Now he can get surface area on the middle ones because Jadong didn't really readjust his
뮤탈리스트 나오기
wall
전에
that
이걸로
well.
들어가서 드론을 좀 잡아줘야 되는데
그리고 김명훈 선수 뮤탈도 나왔는데
못 들었어요.
이걸 나가냅니다 이제도.
Now the mutas are out. I think they probably trade about evenly there with the links.
예.
완벽 그
So it doesn't look too bad actually.
이재동 선수로 기운 겁니다. 왜냐하면 라바를 남겨서 뮤탈리스크를
After
뽑은
this game, I gotta remember to
거기다
get root beer.
바로까지 투자를 안 한 상황에서 이재동 선수가 공중전은 당연히 앞서는 거예요.
자 이제동의 노란 뮤탈이 이제 신을 내기 시작해요.
드론득이 드론두기 딱 수비 라인에 합류시켜가지고 저글링끼리 2대씩 딱딱딱 친 거 옆에서 드론이
Oh, we're down.
0.5 사거리에서 한 대씩
Come on, zero.
쳐주고 그러면서 얻어맞은 드론은 살짝 또 일보내고요.
If you haven't heard me say it, I've said it before, but I'll say it again real quick.
지금도 뮤탈리스크 차이가 지금
Zero,
나고
one of the
있거든요,
3 or 4
벌써.
Zergs
계속해서 가스 열심히
in
모으면서
the world
양
that
선수 모두 다 뮤탈을 있는
could
대로
stand a
쳐주고
decent
있어요.
chance
같이
against
같이
Jadon and
출발합니다.
ZBZ.
물론 뭐 스컬지였던 그 컨트롤 활약 여부가 중요하긴
Not
하겠습니다만
a good chance, but a decent chance.
웬만해서 저그 대
Jadon is
저그에서
still
이런-
favored.
아니
to win
불리한
this, but
경기도
Zero can pull it
역전을 해내는
off.
이재동 선수인데 이런
Only a
유리함을
few that can.
극복하기가 김명훈 선수 쉽지는 않습니다.
그래서
그래도
계속
이제-
한번 붙이는 건 김명훈이죠.
폭군이라는
You know,
소리를
most
들을
Zergs, if they
정도로
played 20
정면에
games against
있어서
Jadon,
너무도 강한
Jadon's gonna win 19.
원탑 이재동에게
Zero against Zero, Jadon would win like 13.
풀려가지고
예.
막 이렇게 막 움츠러드는 이런 플레이를 하고 있지는 않아요.
그럼요.
굉장히 김명훈 선수도
Still have a
적극적인
strong
이런
winning
모습을
record, but
보여주면서
like
자신감 넘치는 플레이는
Zero would take more often than
오버로드까지
most people, I think.
그 불리함을 그나마 약간 좀 회복하는 겁니다.
자, 그런데 사실 그런 것은 여유예요. 앞서 두 경기를 이기고 있기 때문에 김명훈 선수가 보여주는 여유고.
They should make a frowny face out of
김명훈
Mulists.
선수가 오버로드를 잡고 빠지는 그
Scourge.
퇴로를 향해서 이재동 선수가 움직였던 건데 저글링에 의해서 들키니까 이재동 선수도 움직임을 좀 바꿨어요.
그런데
It feels like Zero has more mutas,
어떻게 그거
but that's
공중전이
probably not the
펼쳐질지
case.
모르겠습니다만
No,
이재동도 쉽게 덤벼들지 못해요.
오버로드를 한 개
They've
잡았기
just been
때문에
identical builds. They've gotta be
개수가 남지
about
않는
even,
가운데
right?
김명훈 선수가 한 차례만 몰아쳐서 뭐 드론을 뭐 두세 개
Idle
정도
larva?
잡고 빠진다든가 아무튼
Was he supply
이대로
block? Because of
가서는
Warlord?
힘든 건
Oh, he
분명하고요.
was.
이렇게 오버로드 한 개 잡았을 때 뭔가 좀 효과를 좀 봐야죠.
Interesting,
있는 적을 대
interesting.
적을 이거 김명훈
That
선수가
could mean
어떻게
one less larva,
잘
actually. It could mean something
이재동은
significant.
약간
Because if you're maxed to 3 larvae, you're not making more larvae at that hatchery, so having that supply block. Same thing could have happened to Jadong, though, because he got his
그것이 더
overload
뽑아내는
killed as well.
김명훈
I think.
선수고요. 아직까지 근데 슬슬 김명훈 선수의 옥색
Hold fire, make a yin-yang?
갑니다. 이재동 선수
That'd be good.
지점적으로 먼저
That'd be,
가요.
I tried to say kind of good.
한 번의
They said,
승부가
that'd be,
갈리는 게 그 적의 적이기 때문에
그렇죠.
그러면서 저글링들도 지금
that'd be cool.
추가
I think I started to say cool and good, maybe, actually. I don't know.
자, 스코지.
I don't listen to myself.
자, 그런데 스코지가
Who knows what I'm talking about.
복주를 했고요.
야, 이재동 선수 조금 맞긴 맞았어요.
네.
근데
Look at this
어차피
cheeky
김명훈
Zergling.
선수는 뒤를 바라보기 힘들다고 판단한 거거든요.
No, he's distracting 5 drones from
스코지
mining.
격추가 김명훈 선수가 훨씬 더
Oh no,
좋았거든요.
if he disrupts this gas bag.
자, 그리고 추가 저글링 한두
Just a little
개는
bit.
김명훈 선수가 잘 제거를 합니다. 이재동 선수의 뮤탈이 지금은 좀 더 많아
That's a
보이긴
lot of
한데요.
Scourge.
자,
Oh goodness, here we go.
스커지
Wait, Jadong was on the attack, and he's soaking up some Scourge damage as a result. Zero on the fallback to try and pick off Scourge. I think Zero had less Scourge as well, but he could win this battle because I think he landed more
김명훈
Scourge.
선수는 지금 업그레이드가 안 돼 있죠. 이재동 선수만
What's up, Floyd?
그 발업에 투자 안 한 걸 이렇게
How's it
뮤탈리스크
going?
싸움감이 이긴다라는 거 거기에 투자를 해버리니까 격차가 더 나는 겁니다.
저글링 한두 개 그리고
I hope your day is
드론까지 다 잡아냈고 이제 이재동이
655,321 out of 10.
강력한 저그답게.
Quality.
야, 이 경기
And now they're in Zero's base here.
구해내고요.
So if Jadong gets any kind of advantage, he gets to pick off drones. I think he already picked off drones, maybe. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Zero popping out extra mutas. The drones are actually helping because they're soaking up glaive.
김명훈 선수가 손해를 보는 거 아니겠습니까? 네 번진 근처인데 드론들도 어떤 쿠션 데미지를
I think Jadong just has more. Damn, that's interesting.
안 합니다. 예, 끝났다는 거죠. 예.
That's really interesting. I would love to see the replay of that, just to see what their supply counts were at and their meter counts, because it's hard to tell, right?
참 이런 위기에서 그 부담감을 극복하기 쉽지
God's
않은데
guarded. It's a cool place in Colorado Springs. I guess it's called Garden of Gods. Hype! Lomo versus Free. Coming up next. So now, if Free wins, he will take the victory for his team. Lomo has to win it. It's covered up by Chatcraft, where they're saying their record is 2-3. You can kind of see it.
예, 테란전의 경우에는
Free is won
2승 1패를 최근에 하고 있거든요.
3 out of 5 games.
예,
Maybe just Pro League games though.
그 선수의
I think it's their heads up match. Heads up record.
황혼의 그림자는
I'm
2대1로
tired.
테란이 조금 앞서 있습니다.
I don't even know why I'm tired.
그림자에서 많이 출전을 했었는데 과연 황혼의 그림자를 다시 한번 손주웅의 손으로
Let's do
스타즈가 제대로 한번 화승호를 양념할지 보겠습니다.
do Chatcraft after this game. Let's do it. It's a little bit early, but I just feel like it's a good time. Chatcraft after this game. I'm gonna go grab a drink and pee. BRB.
자, 맵이 열렸습니다. 황혼의 그림자. 먼저 손주웅 선수의 진영부터 확인하지요. 손주웅 선수는 테란 바로 이 지역에 배치가 돼 있고요. 자, 위쪽 윤용태 선수의 본진입니다. 지금은 뭐 손주웅 선수도 그렇겠습니다만 윤용태 선수의 마음이 조금 더 무거울 것 같고요. 대기실에서 윤용태 선수를 만나봤는데 오늘 여러 가지로 개인적인 느낌상 개인적인 여러 가지 이유들로 꼭 이겼으면 좋겠다. 예, 이런 얘기를 했었는데 무슨 이유인지는 얘기 안 해주더라고요. 근데 꼭 이겼으면 좋겠다 이렇게 얘기했어요.
아무래도 어떤 그 에이스로서의 책임감이겠죠. 예, 자신의 어떤 그 활약 여부에 따라서 예, 팀 성적을 더 끌어올릴 수도 있었던 건데 예, 그런 의미에서 좀 책임감을 느끼는 것 같고요. 손주웅 선수는
네. 평생 WCD 대표팀 감독. 글쎄요, 조정 감독님께서 좋아하실지 어떨지 모르겠습니다만. 그렇죠.
네.
화승호즈가 현재 1위를 지킬 수 있게끔 정말 언제나 화승호즈를 든든히 지켜주는 감독입니다.
국가대표팀 야구 감독은 서로 안 하려고 하죠.
그러니까요. 많은 선수들을 이끌고 대표팀 감독하는 거 쉽지 않거든요.
손찬호 선수도 그래도 0809 시즌에 종족전 성적이 그래도 토스전이 5승 3패로 괜찮기 때문에 충분히 유현태 선수의 초반에 어떤 걸 전략적인 움직임만 잘 피해가면 맵으로 봤을 때도
그쵸?
그냥 무난한 장기전은 뭐 테란이 괜찮습니다.
예, 이맵 테란 괜찮습니다.
네, 손주웅 선수.
예, 확실히 그 지형적으로 좋은 면이 많아요. 그 뭐 중앙 쪽으로 향해 있는 어떤 이 멀티도 어떤 이 언덕을 활용해서 테란만이 좀 수비를 하면서 먹을 수 있는 그런 멀티도 있고 전체적으로 뭐 테란이 할 만한 면이 덜어 있습니다. 프로토스가 이맵 좋아하는 거는 저우전이 좋다고 좋아하는 거고 테란전의 경우에는 서로 할 만하거나 테란이 좀 낫다고 말하는 토스 선수들이 많아요.
네. 자, 그래서 지금까지 기록도 프로토스와 테란 1대2고요.
Got me some root beer.
주긴 하는데 그리고 위치도 지금 손주웅 선수가 괜찮습니다. 언덕 위에 멀티를 가져가면서 그
Zero sugar root beer.
제2 멀티를 12시 라인을 그런 식으로 그어버리게 되면 1시에 위치한 유현태 선수는 부담을 느낄 수밖에
Zero
없거든요.
calories.
그쪽으로 또 이어지기 때문에
Bubbly cold water with some
유현태 선수가 쉽지는 않아
fake sweetness.
보입니다.
Well, it's not fake,
자,
it's stevia.
프로브는
So
바로
it's the plant thing, I
손주웅 선수의
guess.
진영 쪽으로 들어왔어요. 안쪽 다시
You know what? People have been. I've seen people complain about stevia recently. Not sure why.
다승 6입니다. 그만큼
Google it. What's wrong with stevia?
4라운드 들어서 갑자기 조금 페이스가 흔들렸었고요.
What's wrong with Stevie
일단
Nicks?
손주웅 선수는 멀리 일꾼을 보낸 모습이고요.
There's a concern it may harm your kidneys, reproductive system, and cardiovascular system.
뭐 이걸로 이제 확인할 수는 없죠. 요즘에는 워낙 그 가스 조절로 또 심리전을 많이 걸기 때문에 뭐 보통 두기 정답이 이제 원패 원스타부터 갈 수도 있겠지만은 볼이 들어와서 정찰하고 있기 때문에 뭐 그냥 무난한 원패 카운터맨들을 할 가능성이 높겠네요.
프로토스가 이런 형태의 맵에서는
Apparently, if you use the whole leaf, if you eat a whole stevia leaf, it can be bad.
오늘 가능하면 방해했고요. 일단 대각선으로 정찰을 하면서 파일럿 더블을 한다든지
Oh well.
이런 경우도 심심찮게 나오기 때문에 일단 손주웅
Got more later,
선수가
maybe?
가봤는데 가로고요.
그래도 프로브를 지금 잘 살려가지고 파일럿 러시까지 해가서
Bit of a slow day today, apparently.
드래곤이 왔는데 탱크가 늦게 나오면 그만큼 입구 돌파 가능성이 생기거든요.
I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
나와야 돼요 지금.
그리고 SCV 하나 쭉.
What is happening here?
맞는 SCD 살짝 빼줘.
It's free. Okay, this is the same similar situation we saw before.
오죠.
Free is not targeting the SCVs though. He's just hitting down the
프로브 한기가 그만큼 역할을
depot.
한 거예요.
Is he gonna kill an SCV?
이렇게 초반에 서플라이 디포 압박당하는데 수비를 일꾼 동원해서 많이
Now he's trying to repair the SCV. Oh, he lost the SCV.
탱크가
He's pulled back. He's going back for the depot now. He's gonna lose another SCV. He's having to bring in the Marines. Is he gonna lose the depot? Oh my god, he's gonna lose the depot, isn't he? Oh, the tank's out. Tank's out. Woo, that was close. Lomo almost caved to that pressure. He's still going at it. Oh, he's got 3 Dragoons. It's sieged up. Oh, he can't hit with all 3. Oh, he missed. Oh no, he didn't get the last shot on the tank. Oh no, he lost 1 Dragoon. He's massive. He got the tank. He got it after all. Oh my god. And while he was killing the tank with the Dragoons, the Zealot got the depot. Another take. Oh, he's got 3 Dragoons. He didn't learn his lesson. He didn't learn his lesson. Oh, is that up? Sorry. That's the Chatcraft. Oh, excuse me. Getting ready for the Chatcraft battle because I think this game might end soon. Maybe. I mean, Lomo doesn't have anything. Well, he did build this command center. He's not using it to make any units, though. See, he should have just fought the Dragoons with SCVs. Those are the natural counter, anyways. Spoon with the last minute overkill. He might be worried about the surge of Zerglings at the last minute, though. Sneaky Zergs in chat like to do that. If Lomo loses his game, then his team loses the series, so he has to stay in. 8 Zealots can win? Oh yeah. No, 8 Zealots can definitely win. Oh, there are 2 Hydralisks, that's true. I forgot I have the music on in Starcraft. Yeah, I guess with 5 Zealots against 10 Zerglings and 2 Hydralisks, maybe that was a concern. Maybe you need those extra Zealots. I don't know. No Zergs are jumping in at the last second here, though. But apparently it wasn't the last second. I thought the game was over.
스카우트 뛰어도 되겠습니다. 예. 이건 스카우트 뛸 것 같은 느낌도 좀 드네요.
그만큼 여유롭죠, 진짜.
아니 뭔 돈이 있어갖고 터렛을 짓고 골리할 거 없습니까 지금?
그러니까 뭘 와도 지금 손준 선수는 부담스러운 상황이에요.
하나밖에 없는데 그냥 드래곤 내기. 그럼요.
There's the GG.
깔끔한 마무리.
네. 그럼요. 팀의 에이스 윤용태가 여기서 마무리 못 지으면
All right.
정말 그 초반
We got our 1 Marine, and Free takes the win for the series as well. It's a nice little one to end on there. So we got our 1 Marine. We got our 8 Zealots. And we got 10 Zerglings, 5 sets. 3, 4, 5. And 2 Hydralisks. 1, 2. Alright, and just a single Marine, so they're just, you know, they're being represented in the fight. Probably not gonna win. Let's go ahead and save the map. He made the game look free. He really did, man. He really did. He stomped him. He just like put on so much pressure. He's like, look at this. Look, this is why I'm one of the 6 dragons and you're a Pro League player. Sorry, bro. Alright. August 24, Chatcraft 1. Save the map. Load it up. Luckily Lomo took a long time to GG, so I gave me time to get this set up. Alright. I think the next series is Air Force Ace. Oh no, it's not. It's Samsung versus okay. I thought I had an Air Force series. Maybe it's one of the other series I could queued up. Anyway, let's get into the game. Let's get into the Chatcraft, I mean. Always takes a second to load. There we go. Alright. Can these Hydras do enough damage to deal with this many Zealots? I mean, the Zealots might get a little confused because they're going after Marine. We'll see. We'll see how it goes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the seconds are actually different in-game than they are in real life, so countdown's a little bit weird. Oh no, the Hydras went after the Marine! They got a little bit out of position there. Could have been doing more damage, but it was a good holdout. But in the end, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's not even a single Protoss loss. We got a Protoss win, a rare Protoss win. Rebelto, Alchemator, and Spoon all contributing, and it's gonna be Rebelto with the MVP. 1,200 minerals spent. That's approximately 4 zones. Half the squad from Rebelto. Thank you again, Booty Clapper, for the support as well. Add those Hydralisks in. And, yeah, this is proof. We have our proof. Protoss are OP. There's no other evidence needed. Nerf Protoss. Please, Blizzard. Give us the first balance change in 20 years. All right, let's watch some more Starcraft, and it's already reset, so we can go for the next one. Where's the game? There it is. Jongbi versus Yellow. Here inside us, here inside us, here inside us. I wonder what that means. All right. So much hype, man. I would love to be able to go back to some good old esports games. Boo. It's an interesting emote. Alright, let me know if the volume is off, by the way, the volume balance between me and the game. It's hard for me to tell. Height versus Samsung Junja. I still have no idea what con means. Or if it even means anything. Samsung Junja means like Samsung Electronics. So I guess it's Samsung Junja Con? No longer team anymore, I don't think, so the world may never know. Yeah, Free just stomped him, man. Jongbi hopefully will have a nice little stomping as well. Oh my god, look at this! Whoa! Neo Badusa, at the time of this game was played, the record was 9-3 in favor of Zerg. 75% win rate for Zerg on this map. Fake yellow should be named Mustard? I'd buy it. I'd buy it. I actually do need to buy some more mustard. Almost out. I get that fancy stone ground mustard so I can feel sophisticated
유니폼이 바뀌었기 때문에 이제는 헷갈리시면 안
when I
됩니다.
splurp it on a burger bun.
오버로드를 봤죠. 네.
위쪽으로 가고 있는 허영무 선수.
이거 2시, 그러니까 11시 쪽에서 내려온 오버로드.
Yeah, I was expecting that Chatcraft to go the Zealot way for sure. Even if there's only 5 Zealots, I think they still would have won. Especially with the Hydralisks behaving a little funky there. What is going on there? Those are really good drawings. I don't know what's going on there, but they're really well done.
애매한 상태로, 그러니까 상대방에게 실수를 유도하게끔 그런 식으로 지금 오버로드 방향을 선택을 했거든요. 그것 때문에 지금 그런 센스 때문에 허영무 선수가 당했습니다.
Fake yellow, aka I was gonna say puce, but I don't think that is a yellow color, is it? I think it's like a pinkish color, right? Yeah, it's like a dark pink. Puce. Chartreuse is the one that's a shade of yellow. But then that would make yellow sound fancy, so we don't want that either. Puce.
참 이게 빨리 갔으면 정말 허영무 선수가
It's a good word, puce.
기분 나쁘게 할 수 있었을 텐데 참 여러 가지 센스가 박명수 선수를 좀 초반에는 살리는 듯한 그런 분위기예요.
네, 게스 쪽으로 1군 붙이면 박명수 선수입니다.
정찰이 제대로 됐으면 앞마당에 넥서스 먼저 올라가고 그 다음에 이제 포지 게이트 뭐 이런 식으로 올라가면서 자원적인 어떤 스피드도 그러니까 앞마당에 넥서스 올라가는 속도도 좀 더 빨랐을 것 같다라는 생각이 드는데 허영무 선수 입장에서는 좀 기분 나쁜 출발이 될 수 있겠습니다.
그렇죠. 삼성전자카는 3연패 이후에 이프로의 대결에서 어렵게 1승을 따냈어요.
그렇죠. 예, 그리고 삼성전자 칸이 계속 이 3연패를 했기 때문에 지금 6위까지 순위가 좀 내려왔거든요. 여기는 딱 마지노선이에요.
그렇죠.
딱 6팀이 지금까지 있는 거기 때문에 여기 더 순위가 떨어져 7위와 순위를 바꾸게 되면은 1라운드, 2라운드 때 1등 했던 게 무슨 소용이 있겠습니까? 아무런 소용이 없어지는 거예요.
그렇죠. 예, 그리고 이제 그렇게 이제 삼성전자 칸이 내려앉게 되면은 웃을 수 있는 거는 역시 KT 매직앤스 팀이 될 수 있겠죠.
네.
예, 지금 현재 삼성전자 칸이 오늘 만약에 이기게 되면은 역시 이제 위쪽에서 그러니까 3위와 그 6위 사이에 있는 팀들이 승수를 나눠 먹게 되면은 KT 매직앤스 팀 입장에서는 애가 탈 수밖에는 없는 거예요.
그렇죠.
투표 처리 상태에서 레어를 가고 있는 그런 모습입니다. 상당히 빠른 테크로 박명 선수가 초반에 좀 찔러볼 수
Standard PVZ looking like.
완성이 됐고 1군까지 붙이면서 자원 채취를 하고 있는 허영무 선수입니다.
그래서
확인하고 있죠.
이 프로브 정찰 가장
Probe staying alive for a long time.
질럿 한기 보내고 있는 허영무 선수.
This is the one with the
최근에 허영무 송병구 선수의 승률이
yeah, with the upper back base, and then there's like temples, right?
그렇기 때문에 빨리 이제
You can break down to get into the back, I think, or is that the different?
이제 프로토스 라인 이
think it's this
프로토스 두 명의 선수들이 동시에 살아나는 것이 정말
I think I see the temples on the minimap.
승도 가능하고 그 분위기를 바탕으로 삼성전자
Respawn map, I think.
라운드에서 잃었던 승률을 최대한 좀 높일 수 있는 계기가 될 텐데 그게 지금 쉽지 않아서 약간 고전하고 있는 듯한 모습이거든요. 삼성전자 칸이.
그렇죠. 삼성은 1세트, 2세트 경기 잡아내야 되는데요.
테크도 지금 상당히 빨랐고요. 안만에 가스가 없는 상태에서 지금 스파이어가 아예 안 올라.
I find it interesting that again, you know, I've said before, like I don't really
이게 나오면은
focus too much on view counts or anything, but I do find it curious sometimes to notice that, like, some days there'll be like significantly more viewers than others. Today there's like a lot less people here for some reason. How hard would it be to turn a house into a hive for Halloween?
그러면서도 뭐 동시에
Depends on how good of a hive you want it to be, I guess. That'd be pretty sick, man, but that'd be a lot of work, I think.
뒷마당 쪽으로 가서 본진 쪽을 때려줄 수도 있는 여러 가지 그러니까 공격이 가능하거든요. 정면으로 들어갈 때 뒤로 돌아갈 수
Your account might be broken.
정면으로 들어갈 때 중립 건물로 들어갈 수도 있는 이런 상황이기 때문에.
Artosis usually starts before me, I think.
그리고 이제 테크 상황 이런 것들 모조리
I mean, Artosis has like thousands of people. I don't think his thousands of people are going to make a difference between me having 10 or 20 people.
완성된 이후에 커세어가 바로 찍힌 것도 아니고 이걸 일단 허영무
Huh, mine says 9 viewers too.
자 위쪽으로 올라가죠 오버로드.
You don't think you would turn your house back? Just leave it? Yeah, for sure. I mean, even if people weren't Starcraft fans, they would still think that was cool and creepy. Yeah, there's the temples right there. Like, they would still be like, is he doing a slow Hydralisk drop? He is doing a slow Hydralisk drop. Is he gonna morph them into lurkers? Oh, he's doing it in 2 places! Oh, the slow drop with the Lings in the main, and he's slow dropping the Hydralisk in the back. Oh, if he morphs into lurkers, that would be so sick, dude. Oh, he's coming in to kill the cannons. Look at this timing, too. The Templar Archives is up, but he doesn't have anything out yet. He is making lurkers. Oh my gosh. If he can kill that second, kill the cannon. Ignore the probes, kill the cannons. Kill the cannon. Kill the cannon. Oh, he made him cancel it. I don't think he should have canceled it, actually. I think he should have kept that cannon, to be honest. For vision, because he saw the lurker eggs. Now he's got nothing to stop these lurkers from obliterating that backline. He's trying to make another one, but he can actually kill the cannon with the lurkers. That was kind of cool. He put the probe in the way. Oh, he's going to try and go for the natural also? I don't know about that. Oh, just out of range of the cannon. And he went for cannons for his detection. And he went for the Templar Archives instead of the Robo. So he's got no mobile detection. He's nowhere near observers. Can that cannon not see that lurker? Oh my god. He's just screwed, isn't he? This cheeky little play by Fake Yellow is just gonna kill Zhongbi, I think. Well, I mean, he's still able to mine, like... Yeah, because he can only mine at, like, a third of his place where he wants to mine right now. Oh, this is terrible. And he doesn't even have Reavers, so he can't even, like, do some kind of cheeky play with, like, killing his own Zealot with Reavers or whatever.
근데 시간을 벌지 못하고 있고 오히려 이 공격을 맞을 수도 있는 상황이 됐습니다. 박스백으로 잡혔고요.
이러는 동안에 이제 본진이라든가 앞마당에 있는 러커를 해결할 수 있는 정도의 상황이 됐으면 모를까 그러지 않은 상황이거든요 지금.
예, 지금 앞을 중요한 게 아니라 프로브가 나와서 앞을 막는 게 아니라
More? Oh, he's dropping more troops in too. Oh my gosh. And these DTs are doing nothing. Yeah, Zhongbi just GG's. Oh no. Yeah, you always want to at least try that last-ditch DT, see if they can pull off something. If anything can pull off a miracle win, it's a DT, but... Cheeky strat. I would call it clever if he wasn't a dirty match fixer. Oh well. Oh no. Okay. Who's next? What is going on here, by the way? Look at this ad for AMC. Spin me round. Apparently it's a romance novel on TV. Got that stuck in my head. I don't know what it means. Fellow? Yeah, I like that. I like that term. Fellow. This is the NBC Game Studio. It's smaller. I've been here too, though. You can kind of see it. Little tiny, cute little spot. Small little stage. Youngsun Studio for On Game Net, they had a huge stage. Or a much bigger stage, I should say. Not huge. The dramatic read of that book. I mean, I think it's a show, right? It was an advertisement for AMC, which is a TV channel, right? Here we go! Stork. This is Stork versus Height Zerg. What? Who is Height Zerg? Hogil. Did he really just call himself Zerg? Oh my god. Hogil, come on. Come on, buddy. Get the program here. Come on. Don't be that generic. Don't be that basic. Yeah, basic.
네, 지금 간중석에서 파이팅 배틀이 붙었었습니다. 예, 송병구 선수 남자분이 많이 응원을 해주셨고 김상욱 선수도 여성 팬분들이 많이 외쳐주셨죠.
그렇죠. 응원전도 뜨거워지고 있습니다.
Suddenly I'm really tired.
네.
어떻게든 찾아오셔가지고 응원을 해주셔야 되는 거야. 한
It's not that sudden. I've been tired for a bit, but you know.
시즌을 진출을 뭐 한다고 하더라도 일단 좋은 포지션에서 진출하는 게 좋은 거죠.
야, 경주에서 오셨군요.
네.
네. 아, 정말 열정이 대단하십니다.
So
네,
basic.
다시 한번 감사의 말씀드리겠습니다. 네, 감사합니다.
예, 이분이 아까 정말 적극적이시더라고요.
예.
예, 팔짱을 딱 끼고 사진을 찍는 그런 모습이 인상적이었습니다.
팔짱 안 꼈습니다.
안 꼈습니까?
네.
제가 잘못 봤네요.
네. 자, 파일럿 올리고 있죠. 송병구 선수가 오늘 이번 경기에서 확실하게 1승을 올려줘야 돼요.
그렇죠. 예. 그렇기 때문에 이제 송병구 선수 입장에서는 이번 경기 뭐 당연히 중요한 건데 첫 번째 경기에서 허영무 선수가 승리해주질 못했기 때문에 부담감이 좀 많이 좀 늘었을 것 같다는 안타까운 생각도 좀 듭니다.
네.
최근에 이제 송병구 선수의 인터뷰를 보면은 경기감이 생각보다 빨리 안 살아나고 있다라고 얘기하는 경우들이
So I got distracted by
많았었는데,
Twitter here.
역시 이제 그 경기감을 또 얼마만큼 이번 경기를 준비하면서 많이 되찾아주고 왔을까가 되게 중요합니다.
네, 스포닝크를 올리고 있는 김상욱 선수고요. 김상욱 선수의 역할도 상당히 중요합니다. 포스트 시즌을 대비하기 위해서는 4장의 카드가 있어야 되거든요.
네, 그래서 오늘 또 김학수 선수도 출전을 하게 됐는데 일단 김상욱 선수가 최근 개인 리그 포함해 3연패가 중이거든요. 이런 김상욱
Got
선수가
distracted by
저번에
Twitter.
송병구 선수 잡아낸 그런 기억도 있는 만큼 다시 한번 또 송병구 선수 잡아내게 되면은 화이트 스파키즈 입장에서는 마음이 참 든든해지는 거예요. 확실한 카드를 얻을 수 있는 거거든요.
승리 카드가 필요한 시점이죠.
네.
아래쪽으로 드론이 내려가고 있고요. 네.
He's so basic, only gas gets Starbucks for coffee. Oh my god.
예전에 여성 클랜과 경기를 했었는데 저희가 한승엽
Is that what you meant by how basic is he? Is this like,
있습니다. 네, 잘
let's make some
지냅니다.
basic jokes?
카드가 지금 11시 쪽으로 가고 있고요. 바로
He's so basic
일단은 게이트 멀티를 우선적으로 시도를
that
하고
his
그다음에
pH
어느 정도 확보를
is
하고
double
난 이후에
digits.
이제
Hahaha.
커세어 떠나면서 로보틱스 완성시키고 이제 리버 포함하면서 앞마당 확장 기지를 먹는
Right? I think
시기에
lower than lower than
송병구
this
선수와의
is.
경기에서도 송병구 선수가 보여줬거든요. 근데
What's
거기까지는
Twitter?
좋았는데 문제는 저그가 너무 부자스럽게 그냥
It's like-
내버려둔다라는 문제점이 좀 나타나면서 경력 싸움에서는 이겨도 저그가
It's like
계속해서
LinkedIn,
분량을 뽑는
but
이런 아쉬운 상황들이
for anything and not
계속
just
연출이
jobs.
됐었어요.
네, 추가적으로 두 기가 정찰을
They copied
막았습니다.
LinkedIn, I think.
보경도 못했어요.
네.
게스 올리고 있는 송병구 선수의 입구 쪽 막고 있습니다. 정원이
네.
내려오죠.
그러니까 어느 정도
That's how I
플레이
describe
자체는
LinkedIn
또
for people. I'm
안마당
like, that's
김상욱
kind of like
선수가
Twitter,
먼저
but
가져갔기
just for
때문에
jobs
뒷마당까지의
stuff.
3회 처리 이건 예측을 할 수 있지만은 그래도 보지 못하고 송병구 선수가 뭐 돌리지도 못하고 그냥 바로 잡힌 것은 분명히 아쉬운 부분이에요.
그렇죠. 3회 처리 체제로 가고 있는 김상욱 선수입니다.
예, 상대가 어떤 기술적인 전략을 활용을 할 가능성도 역시 이제 배제할 수 없는 상황인데 정찰을 완벽하게 시도를 했습니다만은 성공하지 못했다라는 것은 송병우 선수에게
He's
계속해서
so
부담되는
basic.
상황으로 작용할 수밖에 없겠죠.
네, 김상욱 선수가 어떻게
I
움직이는지
don't even know what
파악하지
is
못했어요.
what basic.
그렇죠.
What are just some good
위치가
basic
대각선이긴
things?
하지만 투회 처리 상태에서
I'm not in
빠르게
touch enough
올
with
수도 있는
culture,
거기 때문에
anything to.
송병구 선수는 그에 대한 부담감 분명히 느끼면서 경기 운영을 할 수밖에 없습니다.
네.
신경 쓰이게 계속해서 건드려주고 있는 김상욱 선수입니다.
I do not begrudge anyone their
마치 이제
enjoyment
정말
of.
공격적인 플레이를 할 것처럼 계속해서 저글링이 왔다 갔다 이렇게 모습을 보여주는 겁니다.
If it's something you
예,
love,
내
go
본진 못
for it.
봤으니까 계속해서 너 고민해봐라는 식으로 저글링 뭐 저렇게 소비를 안 해도 되는데
네.
예, 일부러 저렇게 이제 소비를 해주는 거예요.
What's another thing that's basic?
심리적인 측면에서 앞서가기 위해서.
See, things that sometimes that I think might think are basic are like things that might be such old school references that they're not even like basic anymore. Like I think like, oh, basic is like UGG boots, right? But people probably don't even wear UGG boots anymore, right?
네, 공격적인 모습은 안 보이고 해처리 늘리고 그 이후에
You met the little wooden boy. He whispered to you of the spoon.
상대방의 확장 기제 파악하고 있는 김상욱 선수.
What?
어찌됐든 커세어가 나와야지만 지금 공격이 경제가
What is that
가능한 그리고 이제 정찰이 가능한 이런 상황입니다. 송병구 선수.
Can't lay down those selfie sticks.
김상욱 선수.
네,
아둔 올라가네요.
I think selfie sticks were like 10 years ago. Or not 10 maybe, but they were years ago. Don't people now have these things that they stick on their phone, right? So they can grab them like this and do a
쫙쫙
selfie.
붙여놓는 그런 상황으로 가고
I don't know what they're
있습니다.
called, but they're little.
그렇죠. 드론도 어느 정도 붙이고 게스트 채취까지 하고
Thinking
있는
with bobbers, the
김상욱
pop. You know what I'm talking about? The pop out.
김상욱 선수는 스타게이트 이후에
I don't know, man. I don't know anything about pop culture. Those two zealots are just holding that ramp.
템플러 아카이브가 올라가면은 이제 다크 템플러 뽑아가면서 앞마당에 캐논 짓고 그다음에 또 넥서스 소환.
Just holding that ramp. What is Stork doing behind that ramp, though? Hojo would love to know.
템플러라든지 여러 가지 견제를 또 해주면서
Making a
상황 보면서 간 좀 보다가
Hydralisk den just in case. Well, now he kind of knows some of it because he sees there's a
안마당 멀티를 먹는 이런
single Corsair.
플레이죠.
Corsair has not been on any dates, even.
지금 최근에 기술적인 전략에 의해서
It's got a Tinder bio up, but it hasn't really had anything happen on there, so still just a single Corsair.
그러니까 앞마당 쪽을 그 평소보다 약간 늦게 먹는다고 하더라도
Oh, you're watching the tick.
공격적인 견제를 언제든지 할 수 있는
Okay.
이제 상대방의 어떤 패턴의 공격이든 무조건 막아낼 수 있는 이런 그 안정적인 체제를 송병우 선수가 선택을 했네요.
Yes, that is why I shout spoon, because I'm thinking of the tick. It's true. But I haven't actually seen the original series of the tick in a long time, so I didn't remember anything about a wooden boy. I watched the modern live action series. It's only 2 seasons of it, but I watched those a few months ago.
오른쪽 뺍니다. 체력이 많이 떨어졌고요.
지금은 커세어가 돌면서
Oh, Ling got in. Saw the robo.
이후에 뭐 투가스를 먹는지
Useful information.
어느 타이밍에 먹는지 이런 것들을
I guess. I mean,
해줘야 되는 겁니다.
예. 지금 뭐 히드리스크 den이 올라가 있기는 합니다만
Well, maybe the Protoss would make a robo by this point
그
anyway.
이후에 뮤탈리스크가 한꺼번에 확 튀어나오는 이런 시간이 또 주어질 수도 있는 것이기 때문에
It's like when Norm walked in, yeah.
그렇죠.
예.
커세어 계속 추가하고 방어 타워까지 올리고 있는 순간.
Sometimes I wonder, it's like,
안마당에도 계속 가스 채취를 하고 있었기 때문에
is this annoying?
예,
Did I say spoon every time? I think you say spoon every time also,
영탈 맞아요.
or a lot of the time.
예전과는 신노열 선수와의 경기에서 어느 정도 느낀 바가 있는 것 같습니다. 저거를 그대로 내버려뒀을 때 지금 저게 타고 있는 유닛이 일단 뭐 다큰지 리번지 이거는
Good
지금
old tick.
저거 입장에서는 알 수가 없는 상황이거든요. 첫 번째
Did you
이제
hear
저거는
that
아까 저걸링이 로보틱스를 보기는 했습니다만 그
they're doing research on
자 만약에 이제 회심의 다큰
I think I heard that they have like a potential vaccine for Lyme disease, which is actually, I didn't realize that Lyme disease actually affects a lot of people every year. Oh no! Oh, Stork, he even slowed down his shuttle. He wasn't paying attention to it right then, otherwise he might have been able to get a unit, although even if he got a unit out, it
예,
didn't
뭐
matter.
상대방의 어떤 그 기술적인 공격에 대비하기 위해서
Oh,
여기에
Stork.
들어있었던 것도
Stork,
아니고
Stork.
일단은 커세를 한꺼번에 모아가지고 상대방이 어쨌든 뭐 체제 변화를 하든 뭐 그렇지 않던 간에 오버로드를 한꺼번에 찢어버리면서
Oh,
타이밍을
poor
만들고 싶은 그런
Stork.
욕심이 있었던
Who
것
is the
같은데
little wooden
일단
boy?
중요한 것은 다크 드랍 아니겠습니까?
I don't remember any characters named the little wooden boy.
또 그게 아니라면은 최소한 진짜 송병구 선수가 정식
I didn't even watch all of the tick
노력이라도 좀 했어야 되는데
before.
송병구
Just
선수가 너무 뭐
a
생으로 경기를
fair amount of
가져간다고
episodes probably,
그랬어요,
but not all of it.
러커를 준비하고 있는
So I might have missed that character.
여러 가지 이제 예전에 이 맵에서
But I remember
경기에 대한 보완은 해오기는 했습니다만
Deflator Mouse,
자체가 좀 효율적이지 못해서 일단 다크드랍 한 번은
American Made,
완전히 막혔고요.
and there was a guy who like his only power was that he was moist.
러커 보로돼 있는 것까지 확인하고 있는 송병구 선수예요.
네.
자원 잘
When
먹고
Arthur
있는
went on a date, the
김상욱.
tick made his wooden boys a sidekick.
상대방의
Oh,
다크
okay, okay,
드랍까지도
got it.
떨궜습니다.
그래도 커세어를 꾸준히 잘 모아줬기 때문에 일단 앞마당 멀티를 성공하는 분위기긴 한데 이쪽 쪽에 지금 템플러가 와서 좀 막아야 되는데 시간이 좀 걸릴 수 있어 보입니다.
Oh, well, that was not the best spot to put those lurkers.
해주면서 상대방의 프로브를 잡아주고 있는 김상욱 선수입니다.
Oh, actually, maybe it was. I didn't realize he was going to kill the cannon. He actually pulled one lurker up, pulled it out, and moved it back so that it would retarget the other lurker,
그렇기 때문에 그동안에
so the lurker didn't die to the cannon.
저그가 공격을
This is
준비해서
not looking
앞마당
good for
쪽이라든가
Stork.
앞마당 쪽에 또그 러커 두기 드랍이라든가 이런 것들까지 시도할 수 있겠죠.
It's looking
드랍을
significantly
먼저
bad for Stork.
했었던 시스템이기 때문에 앞마당이 평소보다 좀 늦게 올라가고 있는 이런 상황이거든요. 이런데 만약에 저 앞마당에 러커 두 개라도 드랍이 돼서 프로브가 썰린다 이러면은 큰일 나는 거죠.
네, 지금 강호가 송병구 선수가 앞마당만 지금 신경을 쓰고 있는데 커세어 비어서 많이 이쪽으로 히드라 드랍 되면
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
러커 2개.
이거 수비하려고 여기 신경 쓰는 동안에 또 정면에 이제 러커 드랍이 또 들어갈 수 있거든요. 앞마당 쪽에.
그렇죠.
예.
계속해서 들어오고 있죠.
네.
자,
오버로드
커세어는
끝났습니다.
네, 커세어는 상대방에 대한
I kind of wish they were making more of the
넓게 움직여서 커세어가 본진에서 움직이는
live action tick, but at the same time, it kind of felt like it might be in a place where it was about to jump a shark. So, ooh, look at that storms.
캐논 완성됐죠.
Nice. Okay, this time he no damage done by those lurkers, but he's still got those other lurkers to deal with.
여기를 같이 들어갔어야 되는데 앞으로 김상우 선수가 조금 아쉬운 부분입니다.
네.
I can't find anywhere that streams the original tick.
선수고요.
네. 만약에 이제
Where are you watching it,
뒤쪽에
Babylon?
여기,
Did you just like
뒷마당
download
쪽에
it or something?
시도를 한다거나 뭐 이런
Now he's got
것도
observers
앞마당
finally.
더 큰 효과가 있었을 수 있겠죠.
네.
자, 한 번 더 들어왔어요.
내려와서 캐논 깨고 넥서스 감정패.
들어가는데요. 주상경이 많이 살아남았죠. 러커.
안 좋아요.
끌고 셀리네요.
예, 옥저버까지 잡히게 되면 진짜 큰일 날 수밖에 없는 상황이고요. 사이드스톰이 몇 방이 있느냐가 중요합니다. 지금은 사이드스톰이 몇 방이 있느냐가 중요한데요. 자, 둘, 셋.
One whiffed storm, two good storms. The Dragoon to follow up. Oh, the Dragoon died.
깼거든요.
Is he gonna lose his base?
하고 지금 워낙 계속 피해를 주고 있는 입장에서 한시 멀티까지 돌릴 수
Yeah, I thought I remember checking and I didn't find anywhere that had the animated tick actually available to stream.
정리가 안 됐어요.
예, 아직 정리가 안 됐고 저기는 굉장히 자원적인 타격이 전혀 없는 상황이기 때문에 언제든지 재차적으로 드랍이 올 수
You were
있는
recording the original on VHS.
예, 중간 드랍이면 이건 넥서스 깨지겠는데 감지어택
On Hulu. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was there.
자, 양쪽으로 계속 흔들어주고 있습니다.
네, 연쇄적으로 지금 무너지고 있어요.
Hulu.
커세어까지 잡히면
Hulu.
이거 드랍 어떻게 저지를 합니까?
그렇죠.
Where they got their name from?
야, 이거
Hulu.
두 개. 삼성전자 칸에 탑이 다 무너지는
예.
겁니다.
Kind of weird names.
안 되고 있어요.
아, 이거 지금 여기 뒷마당 무너지고 앞마당 이렇게 되면은 경기 끝나는 상황 나오는 거죠. 이게 재미없어요.
But Archon was like, aha, juicy overlords. Oh, shit.
내렸다가 다시
Yeah,
들어오면
Stork's
여기
dead.
넥서스도
Man.
없는
Both of the God tosses just losing to cheeky Zergs right in a row.
사이스톰이 이제 터졌는데 결국 이거는 아무런 그
Zhongbi and Stork. Although Zhongbi maybe wasn't quite God tier yet in 2009. I think he was. I don't know when they started talking about the dragons though, but he was definitely considered one of the dragons. Damn!
사실 뭐 프로토스의 강한 모습을 보여줬던 선수가 많지 않았기 때문에
Alright, let's see what happens if we click on this ad for this.
반드시 삼성전자가
Oh, it's just going to take me to the generic AMC channel. I thought it was going to show me more about the... Oh, here we go. Spin me around. So this is... I was kind of curious, because, like, she looked a little bit puzzled. A chain franchise manager of an Italian eatery wins an all-expenses trip to the company's institute and a chance to meet the owner. However, Amber finds a far different adventure than the romantic fantasy she'd imagined. So this is kind of like a sarcastic cover picture, I guess, right? Because she looks a little skeptical. Oh, it has Allison Brie in it. She's cool. Anyway. Okay. Next up, Lita versus Miracle? Read it sexier? Alright. Alright, I'll read it sexier. Ready? Lita versus Miracle. Pro League 2009. I played. Said sexy-er, not sexy. I probably can't pull off actual sexy. But yeah, so Miracle here. Can you see my mouse? I think you can, right? Miracle's gotta pull off a miracle. I think it's a TBT. But yeah, the two Protoss kings have failed their games, and now it's up to Miracle to win. I don't know who else on the Samsung bench will come up after that, too. Firebat Hero, I guess, maybe? This is why you don't what? Why not? Alright. Miracle is teal. Lita is orange.
시작됐습니다. 먼저 보는 9시 신상문 선수의 진영이 확인되고 있습니다. 신상문 선수는 왼쪽 편에 위치해 있고요. 그리고 오늘 경기에 출격하는 박동수 선수는 5시입니다.
Teal?
예, 박동수가 모든 것을 바꿔놓을 수 있습니다.
그렇죠.
Lita.
위기는 정말 곧 뒤에 있지 않습니까?
그렇죠.
지금 0대2로 뒤지고 있는 이런 상황이 상대는 신상문입니다. 만약에 박동수 선수가 나와 승리를 거두게 되면 그만큼 박동수 선수는 정말 가져가는 것이 너무나 많을 수밖에 없기 때문에 박동수 선수가 더 기분 좋게 생각을 오히려 하고 경기 운영을 해야 되겠습니다.
이렇게 중요한
Well, yeah, see, now the view count says 11.
오늘 경기를 위해서 많은 준비를 했을 거예요.
I think it's stuck.
또 계속 출전하는 선수가 아니라 오랜만에 이제
Oh, yeah, maybe,
때문에 경기 감각이라든가 이런 그 측면에서
let me check again. Maybe it usually doesn't have to do with Artosis, but maybe there's someone else on that.
끌어올렸을
watching instead of
가능성도
me,
있는
which is
것이기
fine.
때문에 박동수 선수가 변수는 충분히 가지고 있으리라고 봐요.
그렇죠. 신상문 선수도 최근에 지금
Let's see who
2연패를
plays StarCraft right now.
네, 프로리그에서 일단 이재호 선수에게 패배하기 전까지 일단 4연승을 하면서 뭐 아직까지 뭐 신상문 선수가
Brutal.
뭐 흔들린다 이런 느낌은 전혀
Nom.
받지는 않고 있는 상태고 박동수 선수는 이성훈 선수를 이제 대신해서
Maybe it's just a few
어떻게
people
보면
on
김동원 선수의 목까지 이 박동수
normal though.
선수 해내줘야 되는 거예요.
그렇죠. 테란 라인업에 이성훈 선수의 이름이 올라오지 않고 박동수 선수가 올라왔습니다.
예.
All is normal.
그리고 만약에 오늘
Pay no attention to the StarCraft behind the curtain.
칸을 3대5로 꺾어버리게 되면은 하이트 스파 기대는 30층을 채우면서 2위를 위협하는 자리까지 올라가게 되고요. 그리고 삼성전자카는 KT 매직앤스 팀에게 아주 추격을 턱밑까지 허용하는 이런 상황이 돼버립니다.
그렇죠.
네.
삼성전자
네.
칸과 KT가 또 만나지 않습니까?
그렇죠. 만나는 이제 6월 30일 날 만나서 이제 경기를 하게 되는데 그 전까지 만약에 삼성전자 칸이 계속해서 연패를 쌓고 있다면은 그 전에 또 혹은 그날 경기를 통해서 KT 매직앤스 팀이 6위로 올라가는 상황이 발생할 수도 있어요.
I wonder if Lita's gonna do any shenanigans.
박동수 선수입니다. 게스 쪽에
Go for some wraith action or something.
지는 것도 물론 당연히
Wouldn't be surprising.
그런 상황일 수도 있지만 이 허영무 송병구
Is this
선수가
outsider?
뭐 확실한 포스를 지금 막판 가서 못 뿜어내고
This
있는
is
게
outsider.
무엇보다 지금 큰 겁니다. 이 두 선수가 해주지 못한다는
Love outsider.
정말 올라가서도
How can you not love
신발이 할 수가
outsider?
없어요.
그렇죠.
반드시 이 지금 안 좋은 분위기를 이 두 선수가 뭐 합심을 해서 아니면 다른 선수들까지 팀워크를 좀 발휘하는 그런 삼성전자 칸이 돼야 되겠죠.
네, 모든 선수들
Preseason football and interesting. Interesting combo.
자체가 몰락할 수가 있는 거예요.
예, 원팩토리 일단은 지어놓고 나서 스타포트까지 이어가려는 모습이 보이는 것 같습니다. 두 선수 모두 다 말이죠. 가스를 지금 빼지 않고 있는
Interesting
상황이고요.
combo.
허영무 선수와 송병우 선수가 오늘 보여준 경기
I was just thinking about how-
근래 보기 드문 그러니까 허영무 선수와 송병우 선수의 경기였다고
A
생각합니다.
few years ago, someone did an analysis of the Super Bowl
뭐 스스로도
broadcast.
몰랐을 거예요.
그렇죠.
네.
경기를
And
딱 끝내고
they pieced it out and they found that
너무 경기가 안 풀려서 뭐 화가
for the it was like a 4-hour broadcast, right?
올랐었죠.
And of that 4-hour broadcast, the ball was in play
그렇죠. 예, 바로 그런
for like
팀이
14
있어야
minutes.
될 것 같아요.
스타포트 위치인데요.
네.
일단
스타포트
스타포트.
올리고 있는 신상무 선수.
And then there was like, 45 minutes of commercials or something like that. And the rest was all BS and analysis and halftime shows and all kinds of stuff. But just how ridiculous is that?
같은 빌드
That's one of the reasons, even if I liked football, which I don't think I would watch it because it's like so little of the football match is actually watching football.
일단은 레이스를 지금 뽑기 위한 준비를 하고 있는 거고요.
I guess if you're watching it as a social activity, then that's a different story.
확장까지 준비하고 있는 박동수.
But I would never want to just sit down and watch a football game, you know?
극단적인 빌드를 활용을 하면서 박동수 선수가
Just to watch the game.
빌드로 잡기 위한
Baseball is similar, but
생각을 해봤는데
again, I don't think I've ever watched a baseball game since I was a kid, maybe, where I didn't watch it as part of a social activity. Is he gonna get this? Not quite, not quite. But he's just gonna get the SCVs now. Up, Vulture's out, Vulture's out. He's picking off the Marines first, that's cute. And now you can repair the Vulture. This is pretty well defended by, oh, unless he loses this Vulture. He's playing with fire here. Oh my goodness. That was so close. He almost microed his Vulture back into... Put your pick on stream?
바로바로 좀 올라오고 있는데 박동 선수 그렇지가 못합니다.
Is it a selfie with Diggity?
예, 크로킹을 먼저 찍었고
I gotta put up,
그다음에 이제 레이스도 먼저 찍었기
up
때문에
Discord.
상대방의 본진 안쪽에 들어가서 더 많은 지금 견제를 해줄 수가 있거든요. 네.
벌써 두 기를
먼저 맞았어요 또 박동수가.
박동수 이거 빨리 빼던지 어떻게 엉덩이 싸우던지 안 하면 안마당 못 내려요.
Okay, and then Miracle proceeded to lose his Vulture anyway. Well, what? He's got the maybe the high ground advantage here? No, I don't think so.
워낙 좀 맞아놓은 게 있기
예,
때문에
이거 치게 되면은
안마당 그렇죠.
Only one walking into the water?
앞마당 보고 난 이후에 상대방 본진 안쪽에 들어가서 스타포트까지 발견하게 되면은 곤란하거든요. 예, 문제는 지금 한 가지 변수가 있다면은 지금 신상문 선수가 크로킹
Loading.
레이스는 지금 안 해놓고 있다라는 게 지금 한 가지 변수입니다.
그 찾죠.
Oh, wow.
지금 이상하기 때문에
네.
지금 찾고 있거든요.
It's a beautiful shot.
그게 아니라 신상문 선수가 되게 노련합니다.
예, 이거 찾게 되면은 바로 아카데미에 올라가는 것이기
He's
때문에
put on a mole
아직
wrap?
못
What?
찾았어요. 아직 못 찾았어요. SCV는 많이 좀 상하고 SCV가 이제 상대방보다 많이 상하고 뭐 이러기는 했습니다만은 아카데미
Look at that.
크로킹 레이스 뜨게 되면은 신상문 선수가
That's a beautiful shot.
합니다만은 크로킹 레이스에 대해
I'm a little surprised you were the only one in the water. I guess it depends on what temperature it is, maybe.
자, 먼저 때렸고요.
네. 이러면 안 돼요. 지금 2기까지 3기까지 계속 이제 믿을 수 있는 게 지금 크로킹 레이스밖에는 없는데
It's Wraiths!
클라킹을 했고요.
Who could have guessed that Lita would get some Wraiths? I certainly didn't guess it.
줍니다. 스태프 뒤쪽으로 빠지고요.
네. 자, 신상문 선수는 계속
I don't know where that is actually either. It looks like an LA spot with the pier there, but I don't know where that is.
늦게 돌리게 만들고 자신 앞마당에 대놓고 확장하고 있어요.
네. 스캔이 지금 투 스캔이긴 한데 이 투 탱크 압박 때문에 앞마당을 돌리지 못하는
Do not know where there's a pier like that in San Diego.
앞에 또 SCV도 좀 잡혔고요.
예.
자원적인 부분에 신상문 선수가 계속 앞서갑니다.
Balboa? Oh, okay.
따라가고 있는
Oh, I think I
스캔.
might know kind of know what it is.
안 되고 있어요.
예, 컴세
I don't know, I'm-
신상문 선수가 확보하기 이전에 레이스로 이득을 많이
I didn't really go out too
받았거든요.
much when I lived in there. Well, I mean, I went to the water a lot because I worked by the water.
상대방의 그
But,
스캔이
downtown.
없는 틈을 레이스로 적극적으로 활용을 못 하고 있습니다. 수비하는데 급급해서 말이에요.
Stretching hurt my back. I don't think I'm going to
역시나
the
좀
gym
잡아줘야
tonight.
되는데 지금 그런 상황이
Damn it, I really wanted to go to the gym tonight.
꾸준히 눌렀거든요. 앞마당 멀티와 동시에 SB 그쪽으로 쫙 내리면서 자원적인 부분에서 박동 선수가 역전할 수 있는 여지가 없습니다.
Maybe work out some anxiety.
신상문 선수.
스캔 붙을 때까지 앞마당에 그 SCB 붙을 때까지
Actually, Miracle won the Wraith War here.
잡아낸 이 정도 상황밖에는 안 되기
Apparently,
때문에
he's chasing down Lita's tanks.
더 큰 이득을 봐야 됩니다. 상대방의 앞마당에 SCB 이것도
This is
지금
interesting.
습격당해요.
Oh, he didn't finish off the tank.
네, 먼저 맞았어요. 그리고 박동수가.
하나 끊었고요.
네.
서로 스캔을 뿌려주고
The double scan, double cloak. Oh, never mind. He didn't win the Wraith War. He just didn't. Lita didn't have his Wraiths in play yet. In the right spot. That was a really interesting battle. Look at this. Just look at this. How like we've got the Wraiths, and then like they're all cloaked, and like some of them can't see each other, and they get out of cloak range. I don't. And you don't know whose scan it is either. Right now, they both scanned. Okay, and then they both scan again, and then Miracle goes out of range. Oh, he didn't get the tank! The tank has 2 shots left on it! Go kill it! Maybe even 1!
돌리고 있습니다. 1분까지 붙였고요.
Kill the tank, Mr. Wraith!
두 번째 팩토리까지 올라가고 있기 때문에 이후에도 레이스뿐만 아니라 이 지상 병력의 교전에서도 승리를 얻을 수밖에 없는 선수는 바로 신상문 선수입니다.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think you should have just gone for it.
원팩 멀티처럼 보인 거예요. 원팩 멀티처럼 보여주고 나서 상대방이 원팩 원스타
Or at least committed to killing the tank and then running away or something.
있다가 상대방의 레이스 딱 잡아내고 나서 앞마당 쪽에 SCB 본진 쪽에
Yeah, he just didn't. He didn't fight very hard, did he?
괴롭혀주고자 했던 게 박동수 선수의 생각이었는데 초반에 입구 압박을 당하면서 그 시나리오 자체가 좀 늦어지게 됐고 상대방이 거기에 대한 대처를 완벽하게 해버렸습니다.
체제가 거의 비슷하기 때문에 이거 역전이 나올 수 있는 가능성이 그만큼 더 적어지는 것이거든요. 지금 역전할 수 있는 방법은 이 박동 선수가 레이스 컨트롤 정말 잘해서 신상문 선수 레이스를 다 떨고 상대방 탱크 잡고 이런 식으로 피해를 주는 방법밖에 없습니다.
네.
근데 골리앗이 나오고 있어요.
예.
그렇죠.
Classic Wraith fight.
이제
Yeah.
자신의 힘이 좀 더 세다라는 생각.
It is actually. Wraith fights are almost always a little bit wonky like that, where both players are kind of juking back and forth and things. Look at that. See, this time Miracle got the comm scan off.
줘야 되거든요.
He got some extra volleys.
근데 이런 식으로 비슷한 싸움이 나게 되면은 좋지가 않은 거예요.
네.
박동 선수는요.
That was a lot of scans, man. But he killed all his Wraiths.
지상 병력이 오죠.
네. 지상병력.
Hey, Laura, what's going on?
박동 선수가 상대방 기지에 머물러 있을 수 있는 상황이
How's it going? I'm doing
자,
mostly
여기에서
well.
기회를 좀 잡을 수 있나 모르겠네요.
I was just complaining about my shoulder hurting.
기술적인, 그러니까 정면으로
my own
너무
fault, though,
공격,
so I can't
상대방의 병력의 양을
play too
예측
much,
못하고
but other than that, things are good.
병력이 좀 많거든요. 네, 자, 와서 둘이 받아줘야지만
We're actually just talking about Southern California as well.
박동수의 기회가 될 수 있는 거죠. 그러니까 병력을 탱크 두 개밖에 못 봤어요.
자, 위쪽으로 몰아내고는 있습니다.
네. 자신의 병력을 조금 과신했기 때문에 들어오면서 약간 들이받았는데 이게 나가면 안 되죠. 박동 선수 이런 식으로 계속 상대방이 들어오게끔 만들어.
Is it my left shoulder? Right now it's my right shoulder,
이런 식으로
which
차근차근 따라가야
looks
돼요.
like my left on your screen as I do this because
썼기 때문에 이제
I have my
팩토리
camera
타이밍도
switched,
조금
but,
늦었네요,
yeah.
박동 선수가.
So Laura, are you a
팩토리 숫자가 지금은 뭐
a Starcraft main now?
박동 선수가 멀티를 선택하고 있기는 한데 신상문 선수 팩토리는 지금 뭐 엄청나게 좀 올라가고 있습니다. 병력 잡아먹은 효과는 얼마 안 가거든요. 상대방
Guess?
팩토리 하나를 더 갖고 있고 자원을 더 원활하게 먹었기 때문에 병력 잡아먹은
I don't know. I've seen you on a couple times recently playing
오래 가지
Starcraft.
않습니다. 그 타이밍에 이제 박동 선수가 뭐라도 하기는 해야 되는데
I was actually going to ask about your writing as well because I am an aspiring writer.
팩토리 늘리고 있는 것까지 확인하고 있는
I
신상문
was just
선수고요.
writing earlier today on a short story that I'm working on, but
신상무 선수가 딱 보게 되면은 마음이
I have not actually ever finished.
뻔한 플레이거든요.
Well, I've never ever actually finished like
이 확장기지
a legit work of fiction. I finished a lot of other stuff like blogs and stuff like
신상무
that.
선수가
So.
생각하기 마련이거든요.
네. 하나 레이스 제거를 해주고
But you've got it in your name.
보고 있는 신상문 선수고요.
상대방 멀티
You have to have finished something if you're bold enough to put it in your name that you write.
그렇죠. SCV 하나 실어 나르고 나서 드랍십 조금 더 뽑은 이후에 상대방이 두 번째 확장 기지에 SCV를
Cool.
붙일 만한 시점에 드랍십 2개에서 3개 정도로 그
Well,
멀티를
I'm going to be in SoCal next month, or I guess a month and a half from now for TwitchCon. Not published, okay, but still.
적기 때문에 지금 그렇습니다.
Still, no one's gonna be like, I'm gonna name myself insert name here writes, and then like you're like, oh, what do you write? And they're like, oh, well, like, you know, I'm physically capable of writing.
신상문 선수입니다.
When people tell me to fill out a form, I write on it. There's gotta be more than that, right? Really? Laura Soft was taken?
나머지 지상 병력들은 좀 분산해서 두 번째 확장기 쪽을 수비할 수 있는 위치에다가 갖다 놔야 돼요.
I guess there's just a lot of Twitch names because what the hell? So many I read obituaries. Oh damn! It's like smack talk for a writer. Come in here and challenge me. I'm gonna write your obituary. Oh! Like Faragia, he had to put an A at his name because Faraji was taken, which seems like it's just a random group of letters that, like, I'm not sure why it would be taken. Should have took Laura Soft 28. There you go. Now, Booty Clapper, not as surprised that that was taken. TwitchCon is October 7th through 9th, so it's not quite next month. It's in like a little over a month. You should go. It's in San Diego, so it's like a couple hours from you, but
본진 드랍 이런 것도 한 번 더 시도가 될 수 있기 때문에 신상문 선수의 공격에 계속해서 지금은 수비 멀티 그리고 다시 기약하는 이런 경기 운영을 지금부터라도 해야 돼요. 네. 상대방의 플레이를 이렇게밖에 할 수 없게끔 신상문 선수가 만들어 놓고
I'm already going to California 3 times in the next, 5 months, so I think another one would be too many.
네, 3드랍십이 이동하면은 지금 드랍십 한 기 떨어졌기 때문에 있어봤자 드랍십 2기거든요.
Avoided you in Diggity? Yeah. Exactly. A whole new world. October's good weather. I mean, it's Southern California. It's always good weather. Or always bad weather if you're me, actually. I like the rain, that's why I moved up to Washington. I love rain. It rains up here sometimes. It never rains down there. But yeah, I'm gonna be stopping through LA on my way to San Diego though. So got friends and family there. Probably be there for a few days.
무조건 이 마비시켜도 신상문은 저렇게 이제 저기 마비시키면서 멀티 하나, 저기 마비시키면서 멀티 하나 이런 식으로 하면서 전매 다 먹을 수 있는 이런 상황입니다.
You get the bolt discount for 4 visits?
그냥 그대로 멈춰 있고 신상문 선수 계속 멀티가 늘어나고.
네.
I don't think it works that way.
박동훈 선수 지금 투가스 이후에
I'm trying to figure out, so I'm gonna drive down for TwitchCon, but I think in November and December I'm gonna take the train. Dude, the map Outsider is so bonkers, I love it. It's always crazy games.
자, 압도적인 승리를 거둬야 될 박동수 선수.
이것도 지금 컨트롤로 이득 보려고 드랍십 한 개에 골략 세워가지고.
So Laura, what kind of games did you play before then, or were you not a gamer before? I mean, Starcraft is definitely going to be different from most games anyways. Partly because it's like 20 years old, so it's kind of... But most people don't... that would be another curiosity. How did you end up starting playing Starcraft? Because this is not a game that people start on. Like, it's not a game that you really hear about. I actually prefer playing single-player games more these days. But like, if you're like, oh, I should start a new video game, there's like all kinds of more popular games that you could pick up. No one's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna play this really hard RTS game with an obscure following, somewhat obscure following, that was made over 20 years ago. That the sequel is already out, but I'm not going to play the modern sequel, I'm going to actually play the original game, which is really hard, and no one knows that. I guess I'm assuming maybe one of the people that you were playing with before like told you that. That's I guess how people start playing it now. N64. Every time I hear about that, I just have to smirk, man. I can't imagine playing on an N64. Oh, you got into it from Blizzard from WoW. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, WoW Classic is also like pretty old game, to be honest. Although I guess that, you know, WoW Classic is like well, it's not a remaster, but it's like a re-release, right? Starcraft got remastered 5 years ago, so it's like kind of got a new stuff going on. This is the old school graphics right here. This is the old graphics from before the remaster. 4-player was 10 FPS? Oh my god, I couldn't. I could have been unbearable. Although you can actually, if you hit F5, you can turn off the new graphics in StarCraft Remastered if you have that. So on this channel, we usually watch old professional games. So this is actually like pro players playing this game right now. So this is a game from 2009. So if you're new, you're probably not going to understand much of what they're doing, but you know, if you wanted to emulate someone, these are the best of the best.
박동수 선수가 지금 상황에서 멀티를 내주고 센터 쪽에 이제 병력을 자리 잡게 할 이유가 뭐가 있겠습니까? 이유가 없어요. 그 얘기는 좀 의미 없는 자리라는 겁니다. 말씀해 주신 대로 센터 쪽에 있는
Yeah, I actually these days I enjoy single player games a lot more. I've been playing some multiplayer shooter games recently, and I'm actually just realizing I'm too old for it. It's frustrating because I'm out of practice too. I used to play a lot of shooters and I haven't in a long time, so like now I'm just so bad at it that I just die all the time, and it's kind of depressing. What are you playing? I've been playing The Cycle, Frontier, and I just reinstalled Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov as well, which are both a kind of a weird genre of shooter, to be fair. I think Lita's edging ahead in this one.
그렇습니다. 지금 먹을 수 있을 만한데 거의 다 먹었거든요. 그 얘기는 뭐냐면 조금 있으면 저 멀티가 다 활성화되면 진짜
Are they about to take the same base? I love Outsider.
상황이 된다는 겁니다. 100까지 맞을 수 있습니다. 네.
He's like, I'm gonna put I'm gonna put a tank between these two bases and kill both of them, and then you're gonna take the left side base, which is behind my other natural base. Outsider is such a weird map. So yeah, the Cycle and Tarkov, which are looter shooter PvPvE games, where you go into an instance and you collect loot and you get out with the instance, with the loot and get to keep it for various purposes. But there's neutral AIs and there's also other players, so you have to watch out for both. But just when I die, it's really frustrating and stressful. So I think I prefer to play turn-based games. XCOM is like one of my all-time favorite games. Still pretty hard, but turn-based strategy type stuff, so no one shoots me in the head from behind when I'm not paying attention and startles me. Never tried XCOM? Another old game! There's been 2 sequels for XCOM actually, but I still enjoy the original the most. I recommend it. It's really fun. Hey, what's up? Dogg. See, again, we were talking about how like all these random names are taken. Alien Dog Star was taken, so he had to put a second G in his name? Like, what the hell? It's such a random name to be taken already, you know? Yeah, I think Lita's got this. For Sheezy. I think it looks like Samsung's gonna go down 3-0 in this one. You're on a plane? That's kind of cool. Is XCOM, is that the kind of game that you like to play, Lara? Yeah, Miracle's trying to put up a last-ditch fight for his natural expansion, but he has to get out. Yeah, it's late. It's late at night for a plane trip, too. Lita looking good. Looking confident after his win there. He's just like, I'm just gonna go out and casually congratulate my team. Yeah, maybe he looks a little bit tired actually after that one. He had to work for it. Alien Dog Star looks better than Alien Dog Star. Really? Yeah, maybe. It looked great, yeah. Where are you flying on a... Well, maybe you don't want to say you were going. It's fine. But yeah, Wednesday evening is interesting. I guess maybe why are you flying? This is the beginning of a long weekend trip. Paying for Wi-Fi. Sometimes Wi-Fi isn't too expensive actually these days, is it? On planes? It's only a few bucks sometimes? I'm not sure. Now we have the Air Force game. Oversky versus Hyva. Let's see if we can check the colors here. Story-driven games, okay. Alright, Oversky is gonna be... Wait, I missed it. Oversky's brown? Oversky's teal, Hyva is brown. Exactly the opposite. There we go. Hyva was taken with 1A, so he had to put 2 A's. What? The poop flap?
패가 28패를 거의
What, do I want to know what the poop flap is?
하지만 그래도 많은 승수를 신대근 선수가 챙겼습니다.
Is that part of the toilet?
가장 뭐 믿음직한 그런 선수.
Is that what?
하지만 최근에 기복이 심한 모습을 보여줬죠.
예.
정말 잘할 때는
I don't know.
이정수 선수 못지않은 플레이를 보이다가 못할
T-Mobile
때는
gets Wi-Fi?
그런
Oh, okay.
모르고 그냥
Yeah, I dig some story-driven games too, but
하기 때문에 팀에서 좀 든든한 에이스라고 보기에는 좀
Depends on the game.
네, 어느 정도 이제
I guess maybe not as much.
내주는 가운데 좀 기복이 없어야 됩니다.
So story-driven, does that mean like your Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and like that kind of game? Or like
잘 나가는 팀들의 에이스를 살펴보면은 보통 승률이
I think what is a story-driven game that I played recently? I actually recently played Divinity Original Sin 2, which was also a turn-based strategy type game, but it had pretty thick plot going on as well.
병장의 힘을 보여달라는
Some story games are like just an excuse to kill stuff, you know. There's not actually very much story going on. XCOM like kind of has a story, but it's mostly just about the battles and base management and stuff like that. The story is kind of an excuse for the gameplay more than the other way around.
신대근 선수 이쪽은 좀 가스랑 스포닝풀이 늦었어요.
자신이 원래 좋아하던 플레이대로 이재용 선수 좀 가네요. 드론을 상당히 많이 찍었습니다.
그렇죠. 최근 경기에서도 차이가 벌어졌고
T-Mobile in-flight is offered on GoGo-enabled flights.
숨막히는 LG전까지 갔습니다만은
네.
결국 아쉽게 패배를 하는 이런 모습이 보였습니다. 그때도 조금
Interesting.
여유 있게 플레이하다가 상대방의
I do not have T-Mobile, but oh well.
경우가 이주영 선수에게
Portal, but that's
있었거든요.
more puzzle. Yeah, Portal's again like mostly about the puzzles and stuff. Right? Mass Effect. Okay, I haven't actually played
이쪽으로 올라가서 해처리 준비하고
Mass
있는
Effect,
이재용 선수고요.
but I've actually watched part of a video series about Mass Effect, so I kind of get that.
승부를 보겠죠?
네, 왼쪽으로 빼서 가는데 완벽하게 저울링
Zerglings.
예. 뭐 어차피 밑으로 갈 수는 없거든요. 지금 막혀 있기 때문에.
I mean, literally, Spoon, I think you did read a copy-paste from an ad.
스피드업이 될때 막으겠다라는 이런 생각.
But it's a descriptive ad as well. So, yeah.
보여주지 않았습니다.
Or maybe from an article or something like that.
선수고요.
예, 타이밍이 정말 중요한데 만약에 오버로드가 지금 방향으로 가다가 숨어 있는 저글링을 만약에 발견을 하게 되면은 뭐 눈치를 챌 테기 때문에 성국 콜로니나 이런 것들을
Oh, he hid the Zerglings up the ramp. Oh, he's gonna sneak them in. Oh, wait, but the Overlord. Wait, whose Overlord is that?
무엇보다 중요하겠습니다.
네.
그렇죠.
Wait, no. Actually, wait, hold on. Oversky hid his Zerglings.
오버로드 위쪽으로 빠져나가고요.
But Hiva, no, I'm sorry, Hiva's the brown one. I got him mixed up and then mixed up again. So Hiva's brown. He hid some of his Zerglings, but Oversky had an Overlord there, so he probably saw it, and so that's why he's defending his ramp so hard. Oh, he got through though. Uh-oh. He knew there was extra Zerglings he was have to worry about, so he's like, I gotta defend my ramp. That's why he pulled drones.
그래도 입구를 막아주는 이주영 선수의 꼼꼼함 그리고 침착함은 상당히 좋았습니다.
예, 입구 쪽이 막혀 있었기 때문에 자 지금은 다시 또 본진
Interesting.
안쪽에서 저글링과 함께 합세를 해서 입구 쪽을 일단 개방을 시켜놓는 거죠.
Alright, sounds good. Have a good night, Laura.
달려오기 때문에 입구를 여는 게 일단 중요하다는 생각을 할 것 같습니다.
Keep at the Starcraft,
내야 됩니다.
and in
거의 비슷한 상태.
only 10, maybe 15 years, you'll feel like you've got it down.
시간 끌리면 안 됩니다. 더 이상 손해를 봐서는 안 되는 이주영
그렇죠.
선수예요. 앞마당도 취소했어요.
이주영도 바로 됐고요.
예. 독일을 오른쪽 빼놓고 있는 신대근 선수입니다. 빈집을 한번 노려보려고 오른쪽으로 병력 빼놓고 있는데 안쪽에 독일가 기다리고 있죠.
네, 또 도망가면서 두기 빼놓은 병력에 대한 어떤 대비도 지금 해놓고 있는 모습이고
네.
네, 상대방의 저글링이 또 두렵기 때문에 성국 콜로니 하나를 또 지었네요.
그렇죠.
I wonder how long you'd have to play StarCraft from like zero. Never played it before. Never played it as RTS. How long would you have to play StarCraft?
신대근 선수 저글링 맞춰서 뽑았고요.
Train in StarCraft to get to a level where like
공격적인 플레이를 하는 건 지금
you were decent at it.
그렇죠.
Probably be a long time, right?
되게 거리가 좀 있는 맵인데도 불구하고 이 저글링 신경전이 장난이 아니에요.
Maybe a lot less if you'd like played RTSs before or other games maybe I guess.
콤보를 성공을 하냐입니다. 저글링으로 상대방을 굉장히 막기 힘들게끔 휘어잡아 놓고 그 이후에 이제 바로 스파이어에서 나오는 뮤탈리스크로 경기를 끝내겠다라는 것이 이제 두 선수 모두의 생각인데.
Does he have a sunken?
일단 싸우기는 지금 신대건 선수가 조금 더 잘 싸우고 있어요.
네.
신대가 선수의 저글링 안쪽으로 들어갔고 스파이어.
네.
저글링이 위치가 안 좋습니다. 유지요.
자 싸워줘야
아,
되는데.
예, 신대건 선수는 조금 치고 빠지면서 정리하면서 싸우면 더 큰 이득 볼 수 있겠는데요.
The Spire is up. He's trying to kill the Spire, but there's mutas morphing right now, right?
뒤쪽에서 왔다 갔다 하는 것이 좋을 것 같은데.
세 개까지 잡혔습니다. 이거 네 개.
He's killing so many drones, though. They just said nege, which is 4.
그렇기 때문에 지금은
So I think they were counting the drones. Did he kill 4 drones? Yeah, he killed 4 drones.
병력을 가지고 상대방을
So now Oversky has to try and do something with these mutas while rebuilding his drones, and Hyva has Spire as well. But he actually doesn't have very many drones himself. I think you're right. I think it is over. It's too bad. Oversky's one of my favorites.
병력을 보고 오른쪽 다시 뺀 이주영 선수입니다.
가스도 신대건 선수가 먼저 먹었기 때문에 가스 보유량에서 좀 앞서갈 수 있거든요.
I guess he can't make drones, can he? Though he has to keep making mutas.
성큰 하나 건설했기 때문에.
But he can't make mutas, can he? He has to keep making drones. Oh no! Oh no! This is not. No, that's a bad idea. Oh, what is he doing against this? He just went in the exact wrong angle. Took a bunch of extra sunken hits. Oh, this is bad. That's GG. Oh wait, does he have more mutas somehow? Wait, Oversky has them win the muta battle? Hyva GG'd? Damn! You know, if you weren't here earlier, but I don't know if you remember saying this. I was saying that there's a handful of Zergs that stood a chance against Jadon. Right? The handful is Luxury, Effort, Zero, and Oversky. And I've said that in the past. I'm not just saying that because he just won a cool ZVZ. Oversky still would lose most games to Jadong, but he had what it took to go up against Jadong in ZVZ. He was really good. Alright, Air Force Ace going up 1-0. It's time for the man toss. It's time for the man toss. There's this video by Baratz and Beretta when they used to be a comedy group called the Mantage. They'd say, "It's the Mantage," and there was just like a random montage of like dumb stereotypical things. Someone needs to rage and throw something. What? Because of the ZVZ loss? Yeah, that was a good game. Oh, the Zerglings have a challenger. Oh, just because that's a manly thing to do, just rage and throw something?
이 세트 경기 황혼의 그림자에서 시작됐습니다. 먼저 보이는 아래쪽 진영 박정석 선수가 보이고 있습니다. 옥색은 박정석 선수예요. 공군 에이스. 그리고 한시는 박상우 선수입니다.
Amazon's nefarious plot.
에이스 박상우 선수가 가장 먼저 떠올랐는데 지금은 위치가 바뀌었죠.
So nefarious.
에이스라면 확실히
Why did it just show up twice?
이게 맞는 거겠죠. 50%라면 정말 이겼다 졌다.
Why did that show up twice in Twitch chat?
보탤 수 없다면은 에이스라고 말을 들을 수가 없어요.
그렇죠. 최근에 신대근 선수까지 흔들리다 보니까 이투로
Every time moletrap bot chat.
특히 SK텔레콤
It's because Stream Elements freaking updated their stupid thing.
싸우지도 못할 경기를 그냥 내줬어요.
네, 그때 이제 김태경 선수에게 또 전략적인 경기 운영
And it messed everything up.
패하면서 이제
그렇죠.
박상우 선수가 그때 이제 좀 전략적으로 대처함에 있어서 좀 약점이 있구나라는 것을 보여준 바가
Stream Elements forced my OBS to update because of their plugin, and it messed up my layout. And right now, it's interesting because right now I thought it was just
최근 성적이 그렇게
I think the bot is like signed in twice or something. Because right now my thing, it says streaming, the streaming button is there twice, and the support button is there twice. And earlier it had 2 activity feeds in my OBS as well, so it doubled up a lot of stuff.
그렇죠.
So I wonder if I didn't realize it was doing that twice every time.
되게 심하게 괴롭힐 수가 있습니다.
네.
Shows once in restream. Yeah, in this chat it stops duplicate messages.
일단 뭐 황혼의 그림자에서는 경기 자체가 많지 않았죠. 프로토스와 테란 단 한 경기 있었고 그 경기가 이제 김구현 선수와
It reduces the spam.
선수가 이겼습니다.
네.
네, 그때는 뭐 힘싸 위주로 경기가 운영이 됐기 때문에 전략적인 수에 대한 뭐 예측이라든가 이런 것들을 뭐 박상우 선수가 전혀 염두에 두고 있지 않겠습니다. 전혀 뭐 염두에 두고 있지 않은 상황은 아닙니다만은 그래도 전략적인 수를 활용을 하면은 다른 맵보다 좀 통할 가능성이 높아 보여요.
네.
Reduces the spam.
초반에 아주 전략적인 플레이에 무너진
It was a post so nice they had to post it
박상우
twice.
선수 초반 컨트롤 상당히 지금 중요하겠습니다.
네.
그렇죠.
I need to change it to be a link to Diggity's channel though,
팔로는 모두 지금 바깥에 나와서 지금
instead of just adding him.
네.
팩토리를 올리고 있는 박상우 선수입니다. 아직까지
예.
박정석 선수.
I need to change a few things with my bot.
못했고요.
예, 그러나
정찰도 지금 되게 늦겠습니다.
네.
처음 먼저 갔어요.
본질 안쪽에서 어쨌든 기본적인 심시티를 통해서
So I wonder if maybe maybe somewhere in my broadcasting software it's got the bot on, and then in the background it's got a bot on. I don't know. But you ever eaten spam? Yes, I have.
이제는 좀 또 높게 봐야 될 것 같네요.
Pretty sure I have. Cannot honest. I mean, I haven't eaten enough of it that I can honestly remember what it tastes like, but I think I've at least tried it.
수비 이후에 공격을 좀 취해 보자라는 그런 마인드가 좀 있네요.
네.
I think it's like a
질럿이 나옵니다.
salty,
가지는 않습니다.
네.
slimy type thing.
포화를
You
주고
know?
있고요.
예, 위치를 알았음에도 불구하고 그냥 드라곤이 나오면 같이 한번
Spam,
가겠다는 생각이 좀
spam,
있네요.
spam, spam, spam,
질럿
spam,
한기와
spam.
드라곤 한기 모으고 있는 박정석 선수고요. 정찰 병력이 오는데요.
Sorry, this is spam song from the
이거는 뒤쪽
Spam song from the spam
있어요.
Monty Python sketch, which inspired the term spam.
자신의 본진 미네랄 찍고 일단은 그 뒤로 슬쩍
He literally just got that SCV in.
그 컨트롤까지 박상우 선수 좋았습니다.
Look at this cheeky SCV.
어우, 정찰 병력이 오는데요.
Where was the Dragoon? Oh, the Dragoon was not in the right place, and the Zealot kind of failed its job on staying on the middle of the ramp.
어우,
미네랄 찍고 자신의 본진
Yeah,
미네랄 찍고
okay.
일단은
It's just,
그
I mean, I think
슬쩍 이제 미끄러져서
we needed a wide
그
peepo
컨트롤까지
zealot.
박상우 선수 좋았습니다.
그렇죠.
예, 언덕
Wide
위에서
people
상대방이
leg zealot.
앞마당까지 지금 보여주지 않은 상황에서 만약에 수비를 해낸다면 SCB 정찰을 끊어버리게 된다면
Have you ever eaten spam?
많아지거든요. 최근 경기에서 전략적인 승부에
Like I said, it's been a long time since
박상우
I've eaten it.
선수가 만약에
If I
상대방을
did eat
정찰하지
it, so I don't
못했을
even know
때 좀
really what it
생각이
would be like.
깊어지면서
I don't remember a lot about it.
좀 느려질 가능성이 있었는데 지금 SCB 정찰이 어쨌든 됐기 때문에 조금 더
Canned, solidified
네.
meat.
그래도 일단 들어갔을 때 파일럿이
Sounds
둘밖에
so good.
없었기 때문에 그것에 대한 걱정도 박상우 선수
Dude! Person has like a hawk on their shoulder. That's cool. I want a hawk on my shoulder.
필요는 있겠습니다.
네.
그렇죠. 질럿과 드라곤이 위쪽으로 올라가고 있고요.
네.
박상우 선수는 박정석 선수
Catch all the birds.
예, 원게이트
Catch all the
싸움에다가
like,
일단 그
I guess
앞마당의
different hawks see
재력
different kind of things.
먼저 시도를 했네요. 뭔가 이제 고민을 하게끔 만들어.
Diggity got a bugger.
앞마당의 확장 뭐 이런 그
Let me guess.
네.
You went to islands.
박상우 선수 바로 커맨드 센터로 올리고 있죠.
Oh damn,
입구에
flaming
병력
up.
갖다 놓고 있습니다.
네.
드론 투기와
Did you have a
질럿
company
마인 매설까지 하고 있고요.
company expense for whatever you're doing there or something? They paid for your food?
드라곤 병력 되게
Oh, no.
예, 이러면은
Wait, who is this? Sorry, this is
질럿 하나 마인
This is
위치
Reach.
안다면은 질럿 하나 던지면서
Gotta change the
싸울 수
names.
있는데 지금, 예, 그렇게 하네요.
그렇죠. 위쪽으로 탱크. 야, 데미지 살짝 들어갔습니다.
예. 근데 마인을 한번 밟았기
Reach
때문에
versus
좀 그,
really.
다 잡히네요.
Reach, no. No, Reach, why you gotta do this?
와 드라곤 피해도 많이 받고 벌처까지 들어가는
Oh,
바람에
no, he's
박정석
falling
선수가
apart,
많이
guys.
꼬였습니다.
그렇죠.
정찰까지 또 할 수 있는 거 아니겠습니까?
아, 여기서 발표 한 개가 또 들어가네요.
아주 형편없이 지금 꼬인 게
Freaking
되는
fly
거죠.
needs to
마인을
F
받는
off.
바람에, 원질러 찔러놓고 3드라군으로 탱크 하나라도 끊어먹기 위한 이런 움직임 자체가 좀 무리수로 작용을 했고요.
네.
그 와중에 또 얄궂게도 지금 벌처가 크로스 카운터로 들어왔기 때문에 본진 안쪽에서 프로브 정리를
Yes,
못하고
spam
있어요.
that's right, exactly.
드라군이
Wings are $25 for 12.
지금 박상호 선수가 딱 이렇게 좋은 위치에서
Is that a lot?
자, 밀고 내려오고 있는 박상우 선수입니다.
마인
Sounds like a lot of money for anything, any meal to me, but I don't eat wings. I never have, so. I mean, I've eaten wings, but I've never like gone to like a wings place, getting an entire order of 12 of them or whatever.
만약에
Wings.
잡혔으면 경기는 완전히 끝나는 거였었는데 그래도 박정우 선수가
Filet mignon.
하지만 박상우 선수 탱크 한 개밖에
It makes
안 됐는데
sense.
박정우 선수 들어가면 너무 많이
Because your name is
걸렸어요.
Mignons. So you have to eat filet mignons.
앞마당을 지금 돌리고 있기는 합니다만 효율은
That is
떨어져
freaking
있다고
fly.
봐야 되는 게 맞는 것 같고요.
Get out of here.
투게이트웨이 확보하고 옵저버 띄운 다음에
Sure.
바로 이제 리버 견제라든가 이런 것들
Buzzing around me.
박상우 선수가 원하는 대로 경기 운영이 됩니다.
I would eat wings and potato chips if for every meal if it wouldn't kill me.
박상우 선수입니다.
But there's the rub. It will kill you.
꽤 줄였어요.
네, 앞마당 돌리는 효율 테란이 더 좋다라는
They're
거 박정우 선수에게 너무나 큰 압박이
$60. I'm assuming you mean for like one wing, right? So 12 wings would be like 8 to 12 bucks.
이런 판단 자체는 좋습니다만은
네.
박상우
Not
선수가
25.
좋았기 때문에 앞마당 활성화된 이후에 그리고 터렛 공사 완성이 되고 그다음에 한
I mean, wings and potato chips sounds very tasty.
그것도 되게 까다로울 것 같고.
And now I'm hungry, even though I just ate
위치
right before
자체가
stream.
박상우 선수가 내려오는 그 위치에 박정우 선수가 너무
It won't
가깝게
kill you.
위치하고
Yes, it
있기
will.
때문에 굳이 본진으로 들어가지 않아도 언덕 위만 잡히게 돼도 멀티하고 본진 위로 완전히 다 압박할 수가 있는 그런 상태입니다.
네, 스타포트는 계속해서 올라가고 있고요.
예, 드랍시.
Man, I'm hungry.
상대방의 본진 쪽을 그러니까 프로토스의 본진 쪽을 좀 흔들어 주면서
Only have
위치상으로 앞마당에서 상대방 본진까지가 굉장히 가까워.
only have about 400 calories left to eat today.
바깥쪽에 병력을 배치하면서 조금 더 멀티에 신경 쓸 수밖에 없는 박정석 선수의
I might make more eggs later.
드랍십으로 효과적으로 지금 노릴 수
That can
있는
get
상황이
expensive if I eat too many
네.
eggs.
6시 멀티까지도 박상우 선수가 파악을 했기 때문에 박정석은 반드시 시간을 끌 수 있는 무언가를
Doing the whole, I'm doing some pseudo calorie counting, try and lose weight.
그러면서 견제 공격까지 준비를 하고 있거든요.
네, 아둔 뒤쪽이 지으면서 어쨌든 트리플 돌리면서
I'm not like getting the exact numbers, but I'm approximating and getting a good idea of.
어차피 뭐 견제 가기에도 시간상으로
like rounding off
늦었기
the nearest
때문에
50 or something like
견제
that,
가는
counting
것보다
that
좀더
way.
탱크 위주로 경기 운영을 해보려고 합니다. 지금 박정석 선수가 그런데 그 사이에 잘 버텨야 돼. 한 번에서
그렇죠.
손해를 보게
Man,
되면
now I'm
테란의
hungry.
타이밍이 그냥 무너질 수
I made a
있습니다.
ton of food
이거는 안 됩니다. 타이밍을 내줘서는 안 돼요.
네, 벌처가 이렇게
3,
돌아다니는데
4, 5 days ago.
만약에 박상우 선수가 들어왔을 때
I made a
박정우
giant
선수가
pot of
당하면
food.
완전히 길게 되는 것이고
2
그렇죠. 만약에 그걸 막았을 때
gallons
분명히 희망이 생길 수가
of
있습니다.
curry.
네. 왜냐면 그만큼 팩토리가 더 늦게 늘어났기 때문에
Really good curry. It actually came out really well. Veggie curry with some tofu in it, potatoes, carrots,
네, 드랍이
and
떨어지게 되면은 게이트웨이 주변에 막
chickpeas.
이렇게 막,
I put in a
말매설
bunch of
때리고
chickpeas.
있는데 그때도 이제 조심조심 잘 막아야 돼요. 네,
And it gave me the
배치가 돼
shits.
있는데 넓은 범위가 지금 본진 안쪽에 확보가 돼
Actually, not even the shits.
벌처가
Actually, just
힘을 쓸
gave me
수
some
있는 공간이거든요.
indigestion. It was uncomfortable.
For
And I realized it's the chickpeas that are in there. Because as an experiment, I ate a small serving of this curry. I picked out every single chickpea. Ooh, did you hear the Korean casters scream there when they thought that mine was gonna land on the probes? Hello? Did you guys hear that?
병력이 있습니까? 소세 병력이 지금 있습니다만.
아, 이 의도를 좀 늦게 파악을 했습니다.
네.
타임매설 해놓고 안쪽으로 들어왔는데요.
예, 맞춰.
어우, 큰일 날 뻔했네요.
그나마도 마침 프로브를 안쪽으로 당겨주면서 야, 이거 지금 저 마인드 좀
Do you do curry with rice or noodles?
야, 진짜 큰일 날 뻔했네요.
대박 중에 대박이 날 뻔했어요.
Rice. But what's wrong with curried noodles?
그렇죠.
박정 선수가 드라군 왼쪽으로 안 뺐어요.
Or rice, whichever one you don't like. What's wrong with having curry on something different? It's just a starch base. It's just a way of, it's just a carbohydrate. The curry, it tastes like curry with the curry all over it. I've never heard of curried noodles though.
그 프로브가 벌처 움직임을 잘 막았기 때문에 이게 지금 첫 번째 그 드랍 잘 막으면 두 번째 드랍도 비교적 잘 막을 수 있게 내성이 생기거든요.
자, 병력이 오는데요.
Okay, well, that tank's dead.
박상우 선수는 예, 포팩을 선택하지 않고 분명히 드랍십을
Maybe?
선택했기 때문에 더 흔들어줘야 됩니다.
He still sieged it up. Oh, he actually got a little hit on those probes.
여기서 한 4-5기가량이 잡히는데요.
네.
Ah!
일단은 탱크 감지 어택과
I do that sometimes too when I think a mind drag is gonna kill a bunch of stuff.
아까보다 큰 효과가 있었다고 그런 게 맞는 것 같고요.
네. 탱크 7기가 아래쪽으로 내려옵니다.
자, 전진하면서 멀티인데요.
자리를 좋은데
Some do it with noodles. That seems crazy. Yeah, you're right, because the rice, yeah, the rice starts to taste like the curry flavor, right?
지금은 상대방을 좀 코너에 몰았다라고 생각하니까
I've never seen curry done with noodles before.
그다음에 추가적으로 멀티 하나를 더 먹는 모습이네요.
자리 잡고 확장을 준비하고 있는 박상우 선수고요.
자리를 잡는 위치가
I didn't know anyone could be that opposed to curry noodles, though. That they would forswear
금방 옵니다.
a human being entirely because they preferred one or the other. Or even made it once.
추가하고 있는 박정석 선수 더 이상 견제 공격을 당해서는 안 됩니다.
네, 그리고 드랍십 때문에 흩어놓은 그 이
You've seen it.
병력이 또
So yeah, now if I eat my curry, I have to go through and pick out all the freaking chickpeas, aka garbanzo beans. It's really obnoxious. And I didn't realize how many were in there until
메카닉 병력이 공일업이 완료가
I got to the end of one serving and like there was a pile of chickpeas there, and I'm like, damn,
박상우 선수예요.
저런 식으로 그냥 수비를 하는 것 같이
it's a lot of food that I'm having to throw away because it makes me sick. I don't even know why it makes me sick. I'm not like usually allergic to them or anything. So yeah, I made a ton of food for like 2 weeks of dinners, and now I'm gonna have to like pick through the dinners for 2 weeks. Come on, reach!
본진 리콜의 상대방 그러니까 테란이 본진 리콜에 취약해지면서 의외에 좀 찬스가 될 수도 있겠다라는 생각도 듭니다.
그렇죠. 자, 견제 공격 들어가. 여기서 프로만 끊어주네요.
He's a nice guy, Reach. From what I know of him. I didn't get to him that well, but I met him.
지금 돌파구는 역시 리콜밖에
I actually met him when I worked it on GameNet because he was a League of Legends coach.
리콜로 상대방의 본진 안쪽에다가 이제 병력을 콱콱 꽂아 넣어야지.
So was Yellow.
되는데요.
그렇죠. 안쪽으로 내려가는데요. 아비터가 좀 떠 있고요.
Still worth it for the curry? Barely. It wasn't that great of curry. It was good curry. It's definitely tasty, but it wasn't
드랍십에 대한 수비라든가 뭐
bomb-ass curry or anything like that.
입지 않았고 게다가 벌처 다수가 달려들었음에도 불구하고
네.
자,
코토스.
예.
야, 고스트를 락다운.
Yeah, I guess most curry doesn't have chickpeas in it, right? That's a covert ops lab with research animation happening.
그 이후에 이제 그 베슬과 스캔
Is he getting
상대방의 지상 병력 좀 잡아
lockdown?
그렇죠. 고스트가 또 나왔습니다.
They're showing his command centers because they're like, is he building a nuke silo?
분명히 좀 새로운 방법을 지금 또 보여주네요.
But yeah, there's ghosts. Yeah, it might be lockdown.
박상우 선수가
He might be getting ready for locking down arbiters or something like that. He says he's going to deal with recalls. I think that's his plan. That's very interesting.
그렇죠. 방어 타워 계속해 갖춰놓고 있는 박상우 선수입니다.
But yeah, you know, the chickpeas, they're very high in fiber and protein. And so I was like, this will be perfect to add in. I usually like the taste of them too. But this will be perfect to mix in with the curry.
일단 팩토리 양은 조금 적어 보이거든요.
네. 방어 타워 계속해서 올리고 있는 박상우 선수. 그러면서 고스트 준비를
Played
했죠.
myself.
마인, 터렌 뭐 이런 식으로 그리고 탱크를 길게
Yeah, I think he's getting locked down. He must be getting locked down.
그렇죠.
하면 되겠습니다.
방어 라인이 단단합니다.
네.
박정석의 아비터 위쪽으로 올라가는데요.
예.
Actually, wait, what is
두 군데 확장 기지 이제 먹을 준비해 놓고 그다음에 아비터의 리콜
Does the ghost come with lockdown?
그렇죠.
Do you have to research lockdown? I think they start with it, don't they? Or wait, I don't know. I don't use ghosts that often actually.
네, 그렇죠. 안쪽으로 들어가고 있는 주변에 고스트가
What does a ghost start with?
이런 식으로 멀티 먹고 버티는 박정석이 할 수 있는 가장 좋은 방법은 리콜인데 그
네.
리콜에 대한
Oh, really? You do it with chickpeas
박상우
also?
선수가 대기를 하고
Interesting.
있다라는 거예요.
그렇죠.
생각보다 멀티를 이쪽에도 빨리
Nice.
먹었기 때문에 리콜할 수 있는 그 공간 자체가 이쪽에는 많지가 않아요. 그냥 11시 쪽을 찍고 넓게 돌아서 본진 안쪽으로 가는 방법이 지금
Hope he's not trying to.
네.
He's not trying to.
터렛과 고스트가 배치가 돼 있습니다.
그렇죠.
I was gonna say something on, like school on reach, but that's not the right term, is it?
박정석 선수가 이 아비터로 고스트를 좀 확인한 것 같거든요.
What's the term? When you do something on, like play on it or something like that.
마인 제거하고 위쪽으로 천천히 올라가고
Defeat him in a humiliating manner. Maybe it's just paying some homage to Boxer. Boxer beat Free with, I don't actually know if it was before or after this game. Boxer beat Free by locking down his recall instead of, match. Probably before this.
벌처도 많고 게다가 이제 고스트까지 지금 왔어요.
그렇죠. 지상 병력이 꽤 돼요.
Maybe
박정호
knock
선수.
on could work, I guess. I don't
하나씩
think that's what I was
제거로
thinking
밀고
of.
내려오고 있는데요. 공이 방역됐죠.
I want to say like school on him.
차이가 벌어지고 있습니다.
Is that a term? Is that what people say? He's gonna school on him? Maybe that's what I was trying to remember. I don't know if that's actually a term though.
바로 위에 박상우 선수가 멀티를 먹고 탱크가 시즈 모드 되어 있기 때문에 박정 선수가 설마 9시에 멀티를 했을까라는 생각을 못했던 것 같아요.
Dunk on? Yeah, maybe dunk on could work.
생산하면서 리콜이 제대로 들어가지 않으면 정면 전투를 해야 된다라는 건데 정면 전투.
Okay, I have to look this up. It's bugging me. Ghosts. Starcraft, Ghost Unit. See what they come with.
포기한 듯한 느낌이 납니다.
예, 조금 위축돼 있는 그런 그 아비터의 움직임이 보이기도 해요.
네.
네.
자, 밀고 내려오는데 탱크가 많아요. 업그레이드 잘 돼 있고.
그렇죠. 그 업그레이드가 무서운 거예요.
네.
그냥 밀고 내려옵니다.
예, 이게 지금 하이템플러가 없고 그다음에 이러면은 진짜
Operations,
불안한데
training, wait, what?
하이템플러가 나온 지 이제 나왔거든요.
This is like a character explanation. I just want to know what the unit.
위치가 좋지가 않은데요.
He locked down the shuttle! That's a sick storm though. Oh no, he's not. Reach is not going to take this, is he? More stasis. Actually, never mind. He can beat the last tanks that aren't stasis now. But killing the rest of the units is going to be hard. Alright, show me another wiki. This wiki sucks. Starcraft Brood War wiki. There we go. Show me the Wikipedia. I should have done it. Upgrades. Cloaking, lockdown, ocular implants, Mobius reactor. Yeah, so... Do ghosts just not have any abilities except cloak when you first get them? You have to research lockdown? I guess that's true. You have to research lockdown. So they just don't do anything by themselves except shoot, of course. Sometimes they're actually fun to put in a bunker. Yeah, so they can't do any abilities except because they don't even cloak when you build them normally. You have to research cloak also. The only thing they do is call down nukes when they're raw basic ghosts.
센터에서 밀어낸 이 상황에서 멀티 체크만 제대로 된다면 멀티 쪽으로 계속 견제를 가주는 게 지금 박정석 선수에게는 필요할 것 같아요.
And then you still need a obviously nuke silo for that, so it's not even like just them, right? So that's interesting. It's a cute lockdown though. Now he's got the now he's got the nuke silo. Really, you had to try and play nukes against Reach? Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, because when you try and go nukes, you have to like spend all this time. You have to build a silo. You have to research cloaking. Ideally, you want to research ocular implants too. Then you can go and nuke with them. Yeah, show him Reach. Show him who's boss, Reach. Kill those SCVs.
이 병력들이 아비터 밑에서 꾸준하게 활동을 해야지만 업그레이드가 되어 있는 그 테란의 다수 병력들을 한꺼번에 몰살시킬 수 있는 이런 상황이 나올 수 있습니다.
What the hell is with my computer? Is it turning my screen black when it's nighttime? Why is it doing that? I don't want it to do that. I restarted my Chromebook the other day and it started making all my windows black. I didn't know why. And then today it was white again. And I was like, oh, I guess it fixed itself. And now it's black again, but maybe it's because it's night. I want white windows, damn it! For no other reason than... Nice. Lockdown on that arbiter. For no other reason, that's what I'm used to, even though black is probably better for the longevity of my screen. This is what Pro League is for. Heck yeah, man. I do enjoy that Pro League you got to see the depth of the benches, you know? You got to see some players that C really was never going to get into the round of 16 of a Star League, you know? Maybe he did once, I don't know, but So you're not gonna see really play unless it's in Pro League, right? Or MVP. Oh, he's chasing that one. He's chasing that Arbiter. Arbiter's running for dear life. Into the waiting jaws of another ghost. Got him! Is he gonna build a turret underneath it? That's how he's gonna kill it while it's in lockdown. He's gonna build a turret underneath it. In 2009, they were not doing 2v2 matches anymore, no. I think that was only through like 2008. It's a big Terran army, though. Like, all this cheeky stuff is one thing, but like, just having, oh, big storms, though. Big storms! Look at those storms! Still a lot of mech left, though, but it's now pretty vulnerable. It's not invincibly big army anymore, and a lot of those units have taken some storm damage. Here we go. Let's see if the Zealots can polish some of these tanks off. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. He's got nukes by now, by the way. Are we gonna see some nukes? He must have a nuke upgraded by now, right? But he doesn't have cloaking, so... I don't think he... Oh, he does have cloaking! Reach is like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You can't even see the red dot, can you? He's gonna lose every freaking probe. He doesn't see it. There's no red dot. He's gonna lose every probe. Oh my god. Every probe and every cannon. Oh my god. We got to see a nuke in a pro game, ladies and gentlemen. That was actually a really significant nuke, though. He killed an entire base worth of mining while he was killing another base worth of mining with his mech. The Reach is not done yet. He's making another nuke, too. Aww, Reach GG's. You had to nuke Reach? Come on! Don't embarrass the freaking legend who's out of shape. Nuke someone like Miracle. I don't know. Nuke someone else. Don't nuke Reach. Poor Reach. Terran's clearly OP. Alright. Songho versus anytime. The trick is if I turn down the volume on this before I open up these windows, and they all start with low volume, but I have to turn it down every time because I didn't. Who did I just say? Songho versus anytime? Got another PvP? We'll put our parentheses in here in advance so we can put the colors in. Yeah, ghosts are freaking useless until they got upgrades, man. What the hell? Cloaking is 50.4 seconds. Didn't take that long to upgrade. Lots of gas too for ghosts, actually, right? They're kind of fun because they do 10 damage and they have so much range. That's why I like putting them in bunkers. The +1 range from bunker, they're so strong. They're so rangy, I guess. Alright. So, anytime is yellow. Songho is red.
신상호 선수가 속한 이스트로에서는 또 프로토스 백업이 없기 때문에 신상호 선수가 컨디션이 좋든 안 좋든 무조건 나와야 되는 상황이거든요. 예, 그렇기 때문에 자신이
Ghosts are good, I think. Yeah, they're too expensive to make a lot of, but they're pretty good. They're a little squishier than Reigns, I think, but they do more damage from a longer range. You can't go wrong with that.
다르게끔 만드는 성적입니다.
그렇죠. 2위와 3위 랭크.
And they can cloak.
SK텔레콤 T1 같은 경우에는 내놓을 수 있는 조합이 많아요. 그렇기 때문에 한 선수가 뭐 부진하다고 해도 받쳐주는 같은 프로토스 라인이 있습니다. 하지만 이스트로는 아니거든요.
그렇죠. 그러면 그 숙제를 분명 본인 자신이
Oh, yeah, by far.
얘기입니다. 네, 신상호 선수 그리고 오영준 선수가 그 프로토스 라인의
By
문제점을
far.
극복할 필요가 있는 거죠.
그렇죠. 화승호제 이재동
Let's
선수는
see.
최근 경기에서 패배를
Range
연전
is
연습을 해주고 있어요.
연속 엄청난 지금
7.
선수들은 지금 보여주고 있죠.
그렇죠.
8 in bunkers.
그런 역할을 해줄 선봉장이 필요하죠.
그렇죠.
See what a Dragoon is.
하려면은 50%가 아니라
네.
Dragoon is range 4, 6 with singularity. I know, I didn't realize singularity charge increased their range by 2.
0809 시즌에 공군 에이스 승률 살펴보면은 50% 넘는 선수가 없습니다.
Interesting.
지금 뭐 선수 50%인데 1승 1패 딱 2번 남았어요.
네.
Marine.
그 외에는 40%대 승률을 보여주고 있죠.
그게 아니라
Marine is 4 plus 1 with the upgrade, plus another one in the bunker.
차이가 벌어지고 있습니다. 신상호 선수는 원게이트 이후에 가스를 올려서 완성시켰고
Imagine if instead of getting tanks, Terran's got the U-238 shells upgrade to make their bunkers the same range as upgrade Dragoon.
파일런 짓고
the range of
게이트에서
a Hydralisk?
하자마자 바로 내려와서 지금 정찰은 약간 더 오영종 선수가 빠르죠.
Hydralisk is also 4. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize without upgrades, Hydralisk, Marine, and Dragoon all have the same range.
자, 이게 몇 기입니까? 4기가량, 3기가량이 지금 잡혔습니다.
Goons upgrade to 6,
일단은 먼저
Marines upgrade to 5, Hydralisk upgrade to 5.
당하게 되면은 저 파일런 깨는데 또 시간이 많이 걸리기 때문에
그렇죠.
자원적인 손해가
And then Ghosts are sitting over here with 7.
그리고
Like a boss.
네. 또 효과적으로 취소를 했고 질럿은 뽑았습니다만은 본진 안쪽에서 프로브 쫓아내는데 지금 오영종 선수가 신경을 썼습니다.
What's a tank's range without siege mode?
완성될 즈음에 취소를 했습니다.
7.
다시 돈으로 돌렸어요.
출발 자체는 오영종 선수가 기분 좋게 했네요.
Doesn't say what the range is.
자, 왔다 갔다 하면서 시선 돌려놓고 있는 오영종 선수.
Wikipedia. Oh wait, here we go. Siege tank. Range 12 with siege mode. Okay. That's a lot.
네.
Hey, Faraji, how's it going?
두방 맞고 왼쪽 빠져요.
We were just talking about. Well, we were talking about you earlier because we were talking about people who couldn't get their name that they wanted on Twitch, so they had to add something or whatever.
초반에 움직임은 오영종 선수가 좋아요.
Yeah, but a Marine, yeah, with range upgrade in a bunker is going to be 6 range.
아니면 그냥 무난하게 가느냐 양 선수가 결정을 하겠죠.
그래서 가스 채취 계속하고 있는 신상호
I'm
선수.
tired. Terran OP confirmed.
네.
프로브를 왼쪽으로 돌리고 있죠.
Ghost and bunker same range as a Reaver? Oh, I didn't think about the Reaver range.
때려주고 또 입구 쪽에 있던 질럿.
Is that true?
야, 지금 프로브가 돌아가는데.
I mean, not that I don't believe you, but I just want, I'm curious what the other stats are of the Reaver. I'll see what the number is. Okay, so yeah, Reaver's range 8. So Reaver's actually outranged siege mode tanks by 1. I'm sorry, it's tank mode tanks. Imagine if you could increase the Reaver range. Totally getting nerfed next patch. So interesting, the Reavers have 10 sight range. I wasn't even looking at the sight range. So let's look at the ghosts again. What is their sight range? Songho getting a little spicy here. So ghost range is 9 without the sight range is 9. 11 with ocular implants.
이 정도까지만 압박해주고 드라곤은 앞마당 쪽에서 수비를 하는 것이 좋죠.
네, 오영종 선수가 먼저 올렸습니다.
Tank mode is only. What did I just say? Tank mode is less than you think.
확장을 시도했습니다만 오영종 선수보다는 늦었습니다.
드라곤 다 잡혔으면 오영준 선수가
Tank mode is range 7.
했는데 지금 드라곤도 잘 뺐고요.
그렇죠.
Tank mode is range 7.
병력이 드라곤 한 개라도 있으니까 그 질럿만
Without siege mode.
빼는 이런 빠른 판단이 있었기 때문에 드라곤이
Is that the same as Lurker? Interesting. Yeah.
잡히지는 않았고 상황상으로 봤을 때 지금 전체적으로
I mean, that still outranges almost everything.
선수라고 봐도 될 것 같습니다.
What is Lurker?
상황이라든가 멀티 상황이라든가 모든 것들이 지금
Lurker is range 6.
자체가 똑같기 때문에
Lurker's range 6 actually.
좋다고 볼 수가 있는 거죠.
네. 드라군으로 입구 좀 막고 있는 양 선수. 자, 수비하는 모습.
Interesting, most of these units have a larger sight range than their attack range.
신상호 선수가 뒤집을 수 있는 뭐 그런 정도의 상황이라고 볼 수 있겠습니다.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because tanks can sit outside of the lurker range and hit them, right?
뭐세발 네발 이렇게 이제 앞서가 있는 게 아니라 한 반부 정도 앞서 있는 이런 상황이기 때문에 신상훈 선수가
Brood War, very nuanced game, faux show.
가능성이 있는 거죠.
네. 바로 아주 놀리고 있는 오영종 선수예요.
Fashizi.
데스티네이션에서는 하이템플러를 많이 활용을 하죠.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of thought and also probably a lot of testing, you know? I'll bet there was probably some version of the alpha where, like, the Dragoon, the Hydra, like, they all have the same range, something range, and they're like, oh, it looks like the Dragoon needs to have a higher range with the upgrades so they can micro better, because otherwise they're going to lose engagements. Like, they probably, I don't know, they probably figured something out like that to change it up.
아두는 비슷한 타이밍에 양 선수가 올렸고요.
Makes sense for tanks to outrange lurkers, though. Kind of part of their purpose there is to outrange like everything, you know, and to outrange dragoons a tiny bit. Tiny bit.
안정적으로 먹고 그다음에 태클을 확보한 이후에 싸우겠다라는 생각을 두 선수 모두 다 하고 있어요.
그렇죠. 정면 승부를 준비하고 있어요.
야, 이거 정말 그야말로 진검승부인데요. 거의
I thought you said sleep mode.
그렇죠. 지금도 게이트웨이가
So tired I am.
무게를 더 늘리고 있거든요.
I'm like, oh yeah, I could do some sleep mode.
올리고 있습니다.
네, 질럿 드라고 템플러 간의 이런 교전, 그 교전에 승리하는 선수가
Yamato's only 10?
잡겠습니다.
그렇죠.
나랑 체제가 똑같네라는
How
생각.
long is a carrier?
오영종 선수가 머릿속으로 했을 것 같고, 네, 이렇게 되면은 상대방보다 그렇죠 게이트웨이를
네.
더 많이 확보를 하면서 체제가 똑같기 때문에 뭐 수비하는 병력 이런 병력
Carrier range. Wait, range 8.
놀고 있는 병력 남겨둘 필요
Leash
없으니까
range
상대방의
12.
체제를 확실하게 봤다면은 이제 보다 과감하게 넓은 자리를 확보하기
What does that mean?
필요가 있어요.
그렇죠.
확보하면서
차원화성화가 빠른 오영종
Leash range determines how far away a hangar unit, such as an interceptor, can be before from its host unit, such as carrier. If they get further away from the leash range, they will return. Oh, okay. So that means you have to get within 8 range of something to attack with the interceptors, and then you can back off 4 range and still keep attacking it, and the interceptors won't return.
오영종 선수 2시 쪽에 풀어본
Feedback is 10 range?
본진 쪽
Holy shit.
오영종 선수 템플러 나오기 시작하죠.
예, 뭐 다크를 기습적으로 쓸 수도 있을 만한 타이밍이 됐기 때문에 일단
That's interesting. So that means you can actually feedback any unit before you get close to them that has a...
말씀해 주신 대로 성향에 따라
I mean, obviously, if they're Yamatoing, that's a
하이템플러가
different story, but...
있는가 하면은 하이템플러가 나왔을 때 일단 상대방에게 견제부터 꽂아 넣어야겠다라고 생각하는 선수가 있기 마련이거든요.
그렇죠.
I don't think there's any other spellcasters that have longer range than 10
오영종 선수는 뭐 앞마당
that you would want to feedback.
다 캐논을 건설했기 때문에 뭐 그에 대한 자원을 멀티로 환산을 낼 수가 없어요.
But I am tired of looking up numbers, so I'm not going to look up the range of stasis or whatever arbiters. I wonder if the spell's distance... Probably, I bet the spell's distance is the same range as the unit distance, right? So probably like stasis and recall, or stasis is like the same range as attack, maybe?
네, 신상호 선수는 견제에 의한 거 이런
Maelstrom is range 2. Damn, so just Dark Archons in general have a range of 10.
먼저 가져감으로써 자원
That's really strong.
이런 식의 신상호 선수의 생각이고요.
네, 파일럿 견제까지 해주고 있는 신상호 선수입니다.
Huh, yeah, interesting.
조금 더 다리가 있기 때문에 너도
Well, radius would be... So it would be a range... It would be a range of,
그렇다면 이제 오영종 선수가 이후에
11.5. Because it'd be half the... Oh no, radius. You said radius. I was thinking diameter. Yeah, so you're right, 13. That's crazy.
네, 견제를 지금 갈 것이 아니라면은 지금 오영종 선수는 병력
No, you were right the first time, sorry.
전투에서 승리를 거둬가야 돼요. 그렇죠.
Because if the target is in the middle of the circle, it's going to be another radius distance, yeah. Unless you meant diameter, but yeah.
상대방에게 아주 뭐 데미지를 좀 줄 필요가 있어요.
자, 칼을 뽑아야 됩니다.
Interesting. Man, Dark Archons are OP.
칼을 확 뽑아서
sleeper unit.
그렇죠. 밀고 내려옵니다. 넥스트의 확장 시도한 걸 보자마자 내려오고
Gonna be all the rage next season of ASL.
정말 중요한데 지금 다리 건너오기가 좀 쉽지가
I
않습니다.
haven't watched any of this ASL yet. What are you doing, moletrap bot? Why do you keep saying things twice? What's wrong with you? Yeah, Dark Archons would be really cool to see used more. Although if they were used more, maybe they would be less cool. It's a giant PvP battle going on over here, by the way. I love the Archon mixed in there. Both players now just microing against away from each other's zealots. Oh wow! I think anytime has the advantage here. Yeah. Oh, but a Side Storm might change it. Oh, he almost picked off the Templar before they became an Archon. Stop attacking the Archon. He's just on A move. Oh no. I think attacking that Archon while it was morphing might have actually lost him that engagement. Because he could have killed 1 or 2 extra Dragoons instead of the Archon, and then killed the Archon once he won the battle. Yeah, that seems really solid for sniping Templar. Range 10? What the hell, man? Or yeah, because you can probably feedback underneath Dark Swarm too, right? Although then you have that's a crazy game when you have Dark Archons and Defilers and stuff. I am so tired. I'm I'm hoping this lady texts me back too, and I'm like all stressed out about it. Even though there's not really reason for her to text me back.
신상우 선수가 병력 자체 규모가 많지 않아요. 오영종 선수가 멀티가 늦다고 하더라도 병력의 구성 자체가 좋지 않고 게다가 규모가 크지 않다면
Start cleaning my apartment tonight, I think. Maybe I'll do some more writing. Doing some writing this afternoon, got kind of into it. Maybe I'll do that. I was gonna try and do some cleaning tonight, but if I do writing, it might be too stationary. Once I start the next game, I'm gonna go get a snack. Probably end stream before too long. Actually, we're hitting the 3-hour mark, so we don't know too many games. Maybe we'll do the rest of the series or something.
아칸이 차이가 너무 납니다. 저기 3개고 여기는 신상우 선수는 아예 없었거든요.
병력 구성을 자원을
Man, I thought Anytime was about to win, but now it's a longer game.
오영종 선수가 자원도 지금 다 따라왔고 게다가 지금은 지금 싸움에서 조금 전에 이득을 봐왔기 때문에 이후에 이제 오영종 선수가 아래쪽으로 내려오면 더 대승을 거둘 가능성도 있거든요.
그렇죠.
아칸 준비해야 됩니다. 아칸도.
업그레이드도 오영종 선수가 먼저 빨랐습니다만 그 이후에 신상을 따라갔고요.
자, 하이파이프가 3개.
So many Archons, though. Just melting the Zealots. Oh, Whiff Storm. Not very good Storm. Songho not really using these Templars to good effect. And Anytime's gonna come out with... Oh, he's just... This is so GG. Reminds you of a game. Was it, Reach versus Go Rush, I think? The epic Pimpest Play massive Maelstrom game? Or a different one? There's been Dark Archons used in a few games. Yeah, that's definitely some JJ. Definitely some JJ. Nice! Air Force Ace! Let's go! Let's get that salute in there. Come on, Anytime, give us that salute. That's a salute. Alright. Zelos! Alright. Zelos. I love Zelos. Look at him. Look at him. Complete expressionlessness. Which, you know, it's okay to show your emotions, but still, Zelos. Just, he's so cool, such a cool cucumber. And he's playing against Action. I think I might call it after this game. Let's go for it. However, I am going to step away for a second real quick to use the restroom and grab a snake. BRB. Enjoy Zealous's blank stare at the screen.
그리고 이스트로의 김성대 선수 7시입니다. 첫 승 도전이에요. 표정이 참 좋아요.
네. 뭐 일단 겁이 없는 선수죠.
네.
상대방의 강력함을 아직 많이 못 느껴봤기 때문에
네.
충분히 김성대 선수가 연습한 그대로 플레이를 펼칠 수가 있거든요.
그렇죠.
첫 승만 딱 거두게 되면 그때부터는 김성대 선수가 앞으로 쭉 치고 나갈 수 있는
네.
그런 제목 있는 선수예요.
최근에 3연패를 기록하고 있습니다만 그래도 자신감이 있기 때문에 이렇게 편하게 경기를 치를 수가 있는 거예요.
네.
선수에겐 필요합니다.
네,
이런 모습이.
이렇게 이제 패배만 계속 기록하던 선수가 한 번 이렇게 이제 돌변하게 되면은 뭐 연승을 쭉 쌓는 이런 경우가 있을 수도 있거든요.
네.
우정호 선수의 경우가 그렇지 않습니까?
그렇죠.
원래 이제 지든 경기든 이기든 경기든 좀 약간 우정호 선수가 좀 시원찮은 경기력을 보여줄 때도 있었는데 요즘은 거의 본좌 소리를 들어도 될 만큼
그렇죠.
경기력 자체가 좋습니다.
네.
연승 중이고요. 바로 그런 것을 바탕으로 김성대 선수도 나도 할 수 있다라는 자신감으로 그냥 똘똘 뭉쳐져 있을 것 같아요. 표정도 좋았고요.
그렇습니다. 상대는 서준 선수.
네.
팀에 합류한 지 얼마 안 된 선수거든요. 자, 과연 김성대 선수가 서준 선수를 꺾을 수 있을지. 이번 경기 내주게 되면 이스트로는 1패를 안게 됩니다. 서준 선수는 승수를 챙겨줘야 돼요. 확실하게
네.
마무리 지을 수 있는 선수가 필요한 공군 에이스죠.
9회
네.
지금 베럭스를 건설을 했습니다.
그리고 이제 바깥쪽으로 베럭스를 그러니까 입구 쪽을 막을 준비를 입구 쪽을 막을 수 있는 위치에다가 서플라이를 지어놓고 베럭스는 그 앞쪽에다 건설을 했습니다. 빠른 앞마당을 했을 경우 이제 저렇게 바깥쪽에 나가서 빨리 지은 베럭스에서 나온 머린을 바탕으로 압박을 해주고 그 이후에 이제 가스와 팩토리가 올라가면서 뭐 벌처로 콤보까지 넣겠다라는 이런 생각인 것 같거든요.
네.
야, 베럭스가 지금 앞에 있는데도 불구하고 김성대 그냥 바로 앞마당에 처리 좀 건설합니다.
네.
그렇죠. 상대방의 움직임을 주시하고 바로 해처리를 펼치고 있는 김성대 선수고요. 드론한기 더 추가를 합니다.
드론을 또 뽑았어요.
네. 베럭스가 지금 완성이 됐고요. 머리에 찍혔습니다. 그 이후에 스포닝 풀을 올리고 있는 김성대 선수.
한 13까지 지금 뽑은 것 같은데 와 김성대 선수 드론으로 막을 수 있다라는 그런 생각이 있는 거죠.
네. 분명히 근데 이게 머린만 오는 게 아니라 콤보로 올 수 있는 그런 상황이기 때문에 김성대 선수가 초반에 이제 뭐 드론이라든가 드론 부비기라든가 이런 것을 통해서 상대방을 제대로 좀 커트해주지 않으면 연속적으로 당할 가능성이 있거든요. 잔펀치에
그렇죠.
무너질 가능성도 있습니다.
그렇죠.
네, 미리 대비를 하고 있어야 돼요. 드론들 나가 있으면서.
네, 해처리 지어지는 것까지 파악하고
예.
있는 서준 선수고요. 야! 전진 팩토리예요.
전진팩이었어요.
야, 시원하게 가는데요.
예, 드론은 일단 봤다라는 게 그래도 좋은 겁니다.
네. 여기서 팩토리 지어지는 것까지 확인하고 있는 김성대 선수입니다.
네. 지금 엄청 빠릅니다.
네.
지금 스포니풀이 완성도 안
Back.
됐는데 팩토리가 지금 건설이 되고 있는 거예요.
그렇죠.
The protein bar
얼마나 빠른 겁니까?
네.
for a snack.
저글링 계속 찍어가지고
I'm back with the
이제
snack.
상대방의 그 저 팩토리 지역까지 한순간에 날릴 생각 해봐야 됩니다. 지금 김성대 선수는 시간 많이 줄 필요가 없어요.
그렇죠. 방어타워 올리고 있는 김성대 선수.
네. 이게 머린과 벌처로 이득 보기 시작하고 막 이러면은요 스타포트 올라가면서 레이스의 경기가 끝나는 상황까지도 나올 테기 때문에 한 번 막을 때 완벽하게 상대방이 진짜 다른 것을 꿈도 못 꾸게끔
네.
막아줄 필요가 있는데요.
계속해서
Oh, no.
주의를 있는 김성대 선수.
Oh no, poor Archon.
서준 선수의 벌처도 좀 있으면 나옵니다.
네.
Oh no.
다음에 서준 선수가 이 저글링 다 제압해낼 수도 있고요.
네.
그렇죠.
예, 저글링을 조금 더 과감하게 뛰쳐나가면서 이제 벌처가 나올 수 있을 만한 공간을 미리 장악하는 것도 나쁘지 않았을
네.
것 같은데 일단은 수비적으로 가네요.
나가지 않고 뒤쪽으로
네.
빠졌고.
Who uses mind control?
딱 콤보예요.
네.
이거까지.
던진 베럭스 이후에
Mind control.
스타까지.
What is the what do you guys suppose is the least used
네.
spell
지금 이미 느꼈기 때문에 저글링이 달려오고 있어요.
네.
네.
아래쪽
or ability?
드론이 지켜보네요.
네, 시간상으로는 실패인데요, 지금.
예, 마음 먹은 대로 잘 안 되고 있습니다.
네.
게다가 저글링이 지금 올라왔고요.
Was it mind control? Okay, optic flare.
있어요.
Okay, second least used.
해주고 있는 서준 선수.
네.
Optic flare wins though, I think you're right. It might be infest command center?
장기 계속 컨트롤하면서
이후에 레이스기 때문에
Alright, Chatcraft heating up. Yeah, I think you're right though. It's definitely an optic flare. Have I feel like I've probably seen optic flare used once.
예, 지금 벌처가 주가 아니라 레이스까지 투스타에서 지금 찍히고 있다는 게 문제입니다. 김성대.
But I can't honestly remember a time when I specifically know, oh yeah, I definitely saw optic flare used.
다행히 어느 정도 예측을 좀 하고 히드라리스크를 뽑아주고 있습니다. 김성대 선수가요.
Look at this Vulture harass.
지금 현재 뭐 머린과 벌처 뭐 이런 것을
Into 2 starports.
아주 심각한 피해를 입지 않았기 때문에 레이스에만 잘 대처하게 되면은 약간 드론 잡히면서 고생한다고 할지라도
It takes a player with guts of steel to force your opponent into Hydralisks with vultures and then go wraiths.
따가운 체제이기는 합니다만 완벽한 펀치에 의해서 KO가 되는 이런 체제는 아니거든요.
네. 그리고 팩토리가 부셔지기 때문에 히드라리스크를 모아서
Hello there.
진영적으로 달릴 수도 있기 때문에 서준 선수 최대한 저 레이스의 상대방에 대한 방해를
Pain the Risen? I had to figure that one out. If it was Pain the Risen or Paint Her Eisen or Painter or something like that.
빠져 있는 히드라가 또 있었죠.
Minions! Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciated. The Prime, the Twitch Prime, 2 Hydralisks. Not surprising at all. Appreciate the support. I'm gonna add those Hydralisks in a minute when I read this thing. Really old pro game where Flash walls off on Strand and goes 2x Starport. I'm not sure what you mean by Strand on Strand. But there's probably a few games where Flash did something like that, where he walled off and went Starports. Maybe not a lot, but is the infested Terran attack considered a spell? Sure. Yeah, but that was, you know, we've actually seen that used a fair amount. Just because, like, if you're talking about total amount, there was one game where Zero did, like, 20 infested Terrans. It was against Jadong. Well, that narrows it down to about 50 games. They played a lot of games. Is this one SCV gonna do it? No, it's not. Oh no! The Zerglings are in! The gates are breached! But the rates are out.
그리고 이제 서플 깨지는 바람에 뭐 인구수도 인구수겠습니다만은 지금 레이스가 드론 한참 잡아먹어야 될 시점에 본진한 쪽에서 이렇게 이제 저거닝에 의해서 시간을 뺏기고 있다.
Tirana stand?
아쉽네요.
Fall back to the keep! Well, let me show you what I would do to try and find it. I'm not sure what that map is that you're talking about. But if you go to teamliquid.net, tl.net, and you go to, I don't even know how do you find player database now? I guess you have to scroll down. Yeah. So you go to Team Liquid player database. Click on Brood War Korea. Type in Flash. I don't know if you've seen this before. I'm not trying. Alright, I'm just showing this in case you're like a new person to this or whatever. And then you can go to Flash. Click on his name. Records and games. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. We do this all the time. We derail all kinds of stuff. And then versus Jadong. Where is it? There it is, Jadong. Update. And it'll show you all of his games they ever played in the Kespa era against Jadong. Wait, what? Why is this not? Oh yeah, this is different games. And it shows you the maps too, so if you know what map it is. I don't see any maps that are called something stand. But maybe that's a different translation of a map or something like that. So if you know the map name, you could look through here and find the maps there. And then if it has a yellow plus sign, you can click on that game or open a new and you can find the VOD. And some of them don't work, but some of them do. So that would be how I would try and figure it out. But as you can see, they played a lot of games. There's 25 and 24, so literally 50 competitive games in the Casper era together. So it's a lot to look through. But you can watch them all if you want. Anyway, back to Zelos.
알아버렸어요.
네.
아카데미 타이밍까지 확인하고
Yeah, good luck.
김성대
오버로드 스피드업하고 이제 뮤탈리스크 스커지 모아가지고 한타 지금
The Kesper era ended at 2012, yes.
그 적의 상황인데요. 자, 오버로드 스피드업 됐어요.
선수. 자, 대체 위쪽으로 올라갑니다.
예, 이게 지금 계속 이런 식으로 저가 움찔움찔 나오다가 한
Because for Brood War, the last Kespa Brood War OSL was in 2012.
네, 신만 내다가 질 수 있어요.
In summer, I think, of 2012.
무탈이 계속 모이기 때문에 오버로드 같이 대동해서 본진적으로 오게 되면
And then the thing is, they Kespa still existed and the team still existed, but they switched over to Starcraft 2. It was kind of too late, and then it kind of all dissolved later on, you know. I actually don't know much about how like it ended, but then like they never went back to Starcraft 1, but they stopped doing Starcraft 2, and League of Legends took over and other games and stuff like that. So Klazart casted the finals of the last OSL. I don't think he did. Oh, his lawsuits? Interesting. Klazart was already retired from casting in like 2010. Man, lawsuits are all kinds of stuff ends, I guess.
레이스는 9대 정도. 자, 여기서 오버로드 안 왔죠? 뒤쪽에 있습니다.
네, 이 정도 레이스가 지금 정말 컨트롤에서 딱 1.4로 들어온 한계한 게 그냥 바로 떨굴 수 있습니다.
그렇죠. 원샷 원킬이 되죠.
잡으면서 그냥 휙 지나가도 뭐 한 구역당 드론 두세 개 정도는 잡으면서 지나갈 것
His
같아요.
last videos?
이거 무탈리스 빨리 와야 됩니다.
예.
Well, yeah, but that was what injured. I don't know why it ended. I guess though, like I don't know what the process was for when they finally decided. Because didn't Kespa and Kespa and Blizzard did finally work something out, right? Okay, Zealous is not gonna keep these rates apparently. He's microing his heart out, but oh no, he got out of range of the overlords and got a cloak off. His last videos? Alright, well now we gotta check this out. YouTube.com/Klazart. SD, is that what this was? Videos. Wait, what was this? SWM trailer? Is this just like his playlist that his own personal use or whatever? Let's see, last videos. Air OSL finals, Flash versus Everett. Yeah, well this is from 2010 though. This is the 2010 finals. I was talking about the last OSL Brood War finals is in 2012. And it's funny because this is Air OSL, and there was actually also then there was a Korea Air OSL, and there was a Jin Air OSL, and so anyway, I can look at that another time though. Back to Zelos.
레이스가 주 화력이에요. 레이스 체제가 무너지게 되면은 서준 선수를 받치고 있는 체제 자체가 없습니다.
그렇죠.
네. 지금 뭐 베럭스가 다소 늘어난 상황도 아니고 이제 베럭스 늘어나고 있는데 머린 숫자는 모으려면 한 세월이고 그동안에 뮤탈리스크 모인 게
I thought it was the lady that I was waiting for. It was just a friend of mine. But I'm glad I found this text.
준비하고 있는 김성대 선수.
Artosis mentioned there's a broadcast television over Korea that licensed the rights to broadcast ASL live. Oh, interesting.
럴커 무탈리스크가 앞으로 가게 되면 서준 선수가 멀티를 먹을 수가 없습니다.
네. 럴커 나왔죠?
그리고 이게 저 중립 건물을 깨면서 들어갈 수도
I might have to go back and listen to Klazart what his thoughts were on Savior in those last videos.
아파지게 됐습니다.
럴커 두 기가 위쪽으로 올라가고 있죠.
네, 뭐 레이스가
Yeah, you're right, Monroe. There's like TLPD just got basically abandoned, so a lot of the old records are.
뭐 이런 식으로 이제 화력을 활동을
I mean, most of the Kespa stuff is pretty complete because
되게 좀 위축되어 있는 이런 상황이거든요.
it was abandoned like after that, right? But
자원을 확충을
it's hard. You can't really get full information on most other stuff.
지상병력으로 체제를 바꿀 수 있는 이런 상황이 됐습니다.
네. 김성대 선수도 저 럴커가 앞마당에 지킬 이유가 없어요.
But yeah, no, GSL was never on TV
상황이 아니기 때문에 그 럴커 지금 한 기가
because
앞에
GOM
나가서
TV.
근데 럴커 수비적인 위치에 있을 이유가 없죠. 차라리 그냥 중립 건물이라 때리고 있는 게 좋습니다.
예.
Who did the GSL at first is a internet broadcasting company. They're like Hulu basically kind of a thing. They had They're a company that had an app that they tried to get people to use to stream TV. He's doing really well with these rates, man. These overlords are all over the place, though. He's like kiting out of range of the overlords. Interesting. So yeah, that's interesting though. Like ASL has never been on TV, GSL hasn't, but Artosis said that someone in Korea licensed it. That's cool. We're making a comeback! Sort of, kind of. Look at him picking off these drones. He's just going crazy with these rates, man. This is crazy. I know that I was pretty sure that Klausner didn't cast the last OSL finals because I casted the last OSL finals. I was the official caster for the OSL finals on GameNet. And I remember because there was a little bit of debate because some people that were community casters wanted to cast the finals also. And I thought it was fine, and I actually talked to on GameNet and said, can we make a statement that says it's okay for these people to do their own broadcast of the finals? And they said, and so I remember, because I remember they were talking about, it was like Sale and like another guy or something like that. Klausner had been one of them, I think. I thought I would have remembered. And then on GameNet was like, yes, community casters are fine for casting the finals live. And then when the cast started, they shut them down. And they said, well, actually, I don't know who shut them down, but someone shut them down, shut down the, at least for a little while, the community cast. And they said it was, oh, some sort of Blizzard licensing. It's not our fault. It was Blizzard's fault. But that's the kind of shit that on GameNet would pull, probably. Making up shit like that. Now that they're no longer a thing, I don't mind saying they lied to me, they screwed me over, they forgot they were not a... Most of the people I worked with were great people, don't get me wrong, but on GameNet was not a really great employer to have. He's winning with wraiths, guys! Zealous is such a freaking god. What a legend. He's just winning with mass wraiths. Shouldn't work against Zerg. He's just playing it really well. And you know, this drop versus Medic Marines, like Medic Marines versus Hydra drop, is pretty good for Zealous to kill some free units too. Not sure what that was all about with action, but... Yeah, they were pissed, man. And some people, of course, got pissed at me, because everyone just loved to get pissed at me back then. Scan does it? Okay. I took a lot of shit for things that on GameNet and GomTV did back then as well. Maybe not a lot, but a little. I took a little shit for stuff that was not my fault, that was their fault. But like, you know, if you're a broadcaster, you can't come out publicly and blame your employer for screwing something up. What were they live streaming on back then? Well, GomTV was streaming on GomTV. On GameNet was streaming on... What were they streaming on? Were they on Twitch? They might have had a... I think they were on Twitch. Yeah, because there used to be, I think there used to be like an on GameNet international Twitch channel or something like that. I could be wrong though.
같이 한마당을 먹고 하는데 서지훈 선수가 뭐가 부족했습니까?
They might have had their own website too on GameNet. I don't remember.
예, 벙커 2개까지 지금 안정적으로 건설을 했고요. 입구 쪽에 탱크도 지금 나와 있는 이런 상황입니다. 앞마당을 먹었기
Don't
때문에
remember.
뭐 배슬
I mean, I know they had a Twitch channel. I know they had a few Twitch channels, but I don't
보고 위쪽으로 올라가는데요.
remember how much of the stuff they used on their Twitch channel or whatever. Bonk. Ooh, I thought that Overlord was gonna go away.
김성대 선수 계속해서 지금 몰리고 있어요.
예, 레이스도 지금 있고
Because I remember when on GameNet went out of business and they were gonna go away, looking and trying to find some old VODs on their old Twitch channels as well.
추가로 멀티를 할 수 있는 지역을 계속 정찰하면서 서지훈
But
선수가
I don't remember. Sounds right. Which one? The website thing or the Twitch thing? I just don't remember. I didn't watch it. I was always broadcasting.
예, 지금 지상 병력이 어느 정도 확충이 되고
I didn't actually pay too much attention to the forum that much
이렇게
back
되면
then.
레이스가 과감하게 그냥 드론을 찍어 잡으면서 계속 활동을 할 수가 있는 상황이 된 거예요.
If you're a community commentator, Twitch was around then. Yeah, it was.
네, 그리고 SCB 정찰을 통해서 김성대 선수의 추가 멀티 지역이 없다는 사실까지
Twitch is like 11
선수의 운영은 점차 더
years old, and Justin TV before that, of course, was for a few years. So that final was 10 years ago.
예.
걷어내고 위쪽에 있는 병력과 같이 싸워야죠.
그러니까 이런 식의 공격이 두 가지의 효과를 내야 됩니다. 병력도 잡아먹고 자원적인 손해도 줘야 되고 두 가지 효과가 있어야 되고 그리고 오버로드가 하나인데 이 오버로드
I should look that up. Maybe actually it might have been 10 years ago, like this month or something too. Oh man. Action does not look happy. Zealous does not look anything because he never does. He's a baller. Zealous still only on 2 bases though. But you know what? Action's only on 3, and one of them's the back base that's not a full base. Yeah, it's only 5 mineral patches. Oh, and he doesn't even have drones there right now. Look at him blowing up Scourge with these cloak rays. Oh, just 1 or 2 but there, but now he just kills the Overlord. Paper Plane Revenge. What's up, Gigaflare? Already said there was a deal. He said the name of the network. He sought licensed ASL, but I'm not familiar with the name. Anti-bombs? Okay. I'm not familiar with them either. Did you ever stop commentating? Commentating? No. Commentating Brood War? Yes. When Starcraft 2 came out, I did mostly Starcraft 2. Did a little bit of Brood War. When I moved to Korea, though, I was so caught up in Starcraft 2 scene and League of Legends, to be honest, that I didn't really do any Brood War casting basically after I left for Korea. But I kept casting. And then the Brood War OSL, the last Brood War OSL was I did League of Legends, and then the last Brood War OSL, and then the first season of StarCraft 2 OSL, I did that, and then I left Korea after that. Wait, there's a StarCraft 2? Wait, there's a StarCraft 2? This is good. I mean, this is, you know, a Zerg is desperate when they're doing cheeky lurker drops. This is the DTs of Zerg, you know. So yeah, I did 1 season of StarCraft 2 OSL, and I was bad at it because I had been studying League of Legends so much that I was out of touch with the StarCraft 2 scene by the time that happened, so... yeah, this is game.
확실하게 1.4를 했죠. 서준 선수가 이렇게 이제 저구전에서 연전 연승을 먹자마자 지금 잡혔죠. 마치 히드라가 잡아먹은 것 마냥. 예. 지금 서준 선수가 또 공군에이스의 테란의 또 희망이 된다면은
Easter will make action clean the dishes.
네.
What seasons of LoL did I cast? Well, I don't know because I only know of the Korean League seasons. And I casted the first. I think I casted the first 2 seasons of League of Legends in Korea, but those were not the same as the League seasons, so I'm not sure when that was. But basically in 2012, I casted the beginning of, because there actually weren't even League of Legends servers in Korea before that. It had just started in Korea, and it immediately became an esport. Became super popular very quickly. And Zealous takes the game and wins the match for Ace. Very nice. So I left Korea in late 2012. So the beginning of 2012, League of Legends was taking off. On GameNet does a League of Legends tournament, and I did, I think, 2 seasons of that. Yeah, I did 2 seasons of League of Legends, and then, so the first 2 seasons, but that was in 2012. I don't know what that correlates to. So yes, that would be exactly when Azubu Blaze beat Azubu Frost in the finals of the Korean tournament, and that was an upset because Blaze was the B team. I was casting then. So I was casting at that time. The first season of it, they actually invited CLG. They invited Counter Logic out to Korea. And it was actually CLG NA and CLG EU both played in the first season of League of Legends in Korea. And if I remember correctly, CLG NA, or no, CLG EU, which I don't remember. One of them made it to the finals and then through. They won 2 games and then lost 3 in a row. But so it was a Korean versus maybe it was Frost in that first one. I don't remember. But yeah, so that was the first season. They actually had the 2 CLG teams in Korea, and so I actually invited Skara to cast with us on other games when they weren't playing and stuff like that. So that was kind of fun. And Double Lift, and yeah, and then in the second season, forgot the guy's name that was on Azubu that casted with us sometimes. So anyway, let me get Chatcraft started while we're talking about this stuff. Got a spicy Chatcraft here, but yeah, happy to answer more questions. But I'm gonna be heading off in a minute. Okay, here we go. All right, we got 0 Marines this time. So let me reset the map. Actually, I could just keep it here because there's 2 Hydralisks anyways, right? I think I forgot to add them, but minions wanted Hydralisks and I forgot to add them, but I remember them now. So let's add those on right now. How many? Let's see. We got 22 sets of Zerglings. All right, so let's move these back a little bit. Welcome, Twinkie Hut. It's an interesting name. And so let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of Zerglings. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And we got 10 Zealots. So we got 8 here from before. And add 2 more on here. I don't really feel like changing things too much, so they're just going to have to fight it out in the Terran territory, I think, rather than just making it so that... Well, actually, I can change the thing real quick. So, locations. We'll just make the entire thing Zerg upper. We'll delete Zerg lower. This is... Make the entire thing Zerg right, or toss right. So now we go there. So now all of the units in both sections will attack the other side. And yeah, we'll just leave it like that. They're a little bit spread out, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, I think we got all the units. We got the Hydralisks. We missing anything here? All right, looks good. Welcome, let's see. That man is ripped? Yes, he is. You can see I've been watching, workout how-to videos lately. This is actually, this guy here. This guy is in the one that does the, workout routine that Diggity does. Or like the, it's called Athlete X. I don't know what you call it. Alright, let's save the map. Plan, I guess? Workout plan? Yeah, he is definitely ripped AF. Definitely ripped AF. And let's get the game started here so we can run the Chatcraft. I'm actually not sure what's going to happen here. I think the Zerg might have enough. I think the Zerg might have enough in this case. Well, IR won the first Chatcraft today. The Protoss won the first one. They could theoretically pull off a win here. I don't think so, though. So yeah, you're gonna see Chatcraft now go farming. You buy units, and it goes. They could put in this map, and you're about to see it in action. So let's switch over to the battle screen, and away we go. 10 zealots. Can they hold up to this many Zerglings plus a couple Hydras doing some DPS from behind the scenes? I think it might be just too many Zerglings, man. Oh, yeah, you helped with the win, the first one. Alright, here they go. The Zealots have formed a firing line. Some of the Zerglings are coming around to flank, though. Hydra's doing significant damage. 1 kill on this Hydra. And the Zerg, they're just... Once they got around the flank, they got a surround in there, and it was just an actual massive swarm win. Minions, Booty Clapper, and Seige all putting in the minerals, and the most minerals. MVP was Minions. That's a lot of Zerglings right there. There's a lot of Zerglings. I forgot to see who I was going to raid. So if you guys have any other questions about my time in Korea, please feel free to ask. I don't mind answering them. It's always fun to talk about that kind of stuff. Let's see. Who is playing Starcraft? Well, Laura's on. So is Coriana. Let's see. Yeah, maybe we'll go raid him. Let me check the chat, though. How were the girls in Korea? I don't know. I do not know. Wait, is Laura on? I didn't see him. Looks like Terran got the Artosis raid. He's at 500 viewers. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and raid... Let's see here. All this right? Okay. We're gonna raid Sobio Coriano. He's a Korean who lives in... Where does he live? Colombia, I think? Seems like a cool guy. Very high level player. Lara Soft is on as well if you want to go watch her. And I'm gonna go peace out a little bit. I'm still deciding what to do with the rest of my evening, but I'm tired. I shouldn't be this tired. But I only went on one date with a Korean woman when I was in Korea. I was going through some shit emotionally when I was in Korea, so I wasn't really dating much. But also I didn't speak Korean, so it made it difficult to do. But I did end up going on one date, and it was fine. We became friends afterwards. Anyways, I don't know what to say. Have a good night, everybody. I hope y'all take care. I'll be back on Saturday, more than likely. And we'll do some more StarCraft. And maybe the Zerg can break 90 wins. Maybe the Protoss can break 60. We'll find out. Anyways, take care, everybody. Have a good night.